God damn my hair though. What is this? What is going on with my hair today? Should I just put a hat on? Just whack a hat on. Better maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Can we get performance mode back, please? Hello? Hello? Performance mode? No? Ah! Performance mode. It keeps popping up, but... I'm here, relax, guys.
I got 3,000 gold. Taiga Morello, I don't know, without that much feeling.
My frames aren't too bad, but it feels really jagged. Let me check my video settings. Very high. Why though?
Because we already have 80 damage to me, but we don't need more. We could also just get a bunch. Guys,
So just break my PC? Okay. Where are the minions at though? Okay. They reappeared. Alright, so the cooked cheese is here, but I don't think it's good for them to do that. Whoa, whoa, what is going on? Hold up, hold up. There we go, that's much better, much better, much better. Alright.
Eve is scared because she's making the best.
Okay, I don't want to play it properly.
I guess the 1-to-1 is better. Strong answer.
Alright, who's the jungler? Nunu. Nunu could fuck us up here.
In my view, not so far. Not very useful. But you know, I didn't use it like a big team fight. So, good, can change. I think if we are confident with the lineup,
I don't know about this one, bro. Ugh! Flash? Really? Why though? Just back, just back, just back, just back. Whew. I'm good actually, I'm good. Level 3 Rel could definitely kill this Janna. She didn't even get to see us. I basically don't want to push this wave too much because I want Rel to get as much experience as possible. So any of these minions that I can keep alive without losing the thing. Actually, I should switch to my headphones. I'll do that in a bit. That way. She didn't go for it? What can we do, dude?
No! My stomach is about to go off! Ah! I should have waited and fucking those guys.
Okay, now I gotta start auto-attacking the wave. Oh, that didn't hit? Alright, I'm definitely getting ganked here. Sure, right? Gank. Oh, exhaust too? Alright, let me get my earphones on. What do you say, Jake? Let me put this on so hopefully the sound doesn't feedback. Maybe? It might have just fucked the sound completely. Hopefully not, but I don't know, Caitlyn's just so strong, like, the range is so nuts. Like, I see Kayle, short range, I see Nunu, short range, I see Yone, short range, I see Kaisa, short range. Obviously Janna is like, has a tornado, but her W is pretty short range too,
but
so
Zeraf's taking every
I
kill
should just
from
be able to
me.
get, like,
He's really
tell
taking
Yank
every
us
kill
to show
from
me
me.
about that real quick.
Don't be caught flat-footed. Who doesn't like being under the gun?
Oh, I didn't even release it. I don't know what happened there. Ouch. That actually did not hurt. She was putting her points into W. Yeah, nice trade, bro.
Want to see a hat trick? I have the tools for the job.
Alright, so we see Nunu is in the mid lane, so we shouldn't be too scared of anything. We just want Rel to, like, engage, basically. And then we can probably kill them both. But I don't know why she's playing so scared. Oh, yeah. Where are we going? Alright, so now we got a freeze position here. It's gonna work. Push.
Miss?
Drop mid aggro. There goes my freeze, but whatever.
Hot on the trail.
That's it, that's it. Push. Yes! Yes, block! Don't know how,
I love it.
Nunu's a little strong, but we're gonna have Leandri, so I feel like we're not gonna have too much trouble killing him. So maybe the Gale Force is better to avoid the, let me just check real quick that the sound is coming out through the right places. Alright, so the sound, yeah, sound seems to be working fine. Just gonna...
Time for a shakedown. Don't be caught flat-footed.
Come on, come on, come on.
So many bad Let's investigate. Headshot. I have the tools for the job.
What's going on here?
Can't stop fighting. Up for a showdown. Leave the long gun of the law.
I don't know where they are, so I'm just gonna... I think they're on... No, they are. Let me see.
Want to see a hat trick?
Nice to see it. They're both here. It's gonna be something like this. Do I have enough? Yeah, I got enough to go for this, so...
Me? Miss?
Not
No.
by a long shot. Guys, it's actually caught up in CS after we were zoning her so hard. What the hell am I seeing? What am I seeing? What am I seeing? What am I seeing? I don't know what I'm seeing.
Hot on the trail.
Alright, so it's gonna slow push into them. I mean, they should recall actually, right? Not sure where they went, so I'm gonna hard push this. They should recall because, I finished my Kraken, so she should go back and finish her Kraken. Or not cracking out the outpost. So it gives me some stuff. Get some turret hits.
I have the
Still
tools
hitting
for the
me?
job.
Rude.
Want to see a hat trick?
What are you doing? Hello?
Let's investigate. Me? Miss? Not by a long shot. Right.
What do I want? It's definitely Phantom, right?
Hot on the train. Don't be caught flat-footed. I have the tools for the job. Want to see a hat trick? Sorry, boys. I keep the fuzzy caps at home.
Thunder. actually pissing down. Oh, we're going on the first game though.
Jungle. So in theory they should be able to pressure in the early game, and they should be able to put a lot of pressure on the map here. So that is likely that you know, PSG has to win the early game. I think if they don't, it's a little bit more tricky. But honestly, I don't really feel like they get outscared. I think these both comps are quite interesting. I think RNG has also really good peak potential because they have Nautilus ult into you know, TF and Lilia sleep. They have so many peaks with Kai'Sa. They have really, and listen, like everyone has crowd control for Kai'Sa to jump in. So Kai'Sa is very crucial in this team composition because Kai'Sa will have to be jumping in, and Kai'Sa will have to kill the people that are getting CC'd by her teammates. That being said, I think 2v2 top side is winnable from both sides. I think if Lilia gets a good sleep, I think they can just one-shot someone with Lee Sin, kick. That being said though, if of course Rumble goes first on Lilia, for example, I think she can die before she gets the sleep off. Or maybe they can kill Lee Sin before Lilia can do anything, so we will see. For the mid lane, it's TF Zoe matchup, so Zoe will have push in this matchup. TF, of course, after 6, very dangerous to deal with. I also wonder if Leona is gonna, or no, Leona, but Merc's value for both teams are good because one team has TF Lilia, the other team has Zoe and Leona, so Merc's value are overall pretty high for both teams. So I feel like Merc's would be pretty efficient here. And why are you spamming the fucking popcat again? God damn it! Shady FR, thank you for 2 months.
Spamming what?
Link to live is like right here. You see? Right here. Or you can just yeah.
Yeah, because you want me to say it? I would say it. You're literally better than Faker.
Set the game. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Can you give us your predictions for today's game? I mean, I think that this game, honestly, I don't know. I like Rumble more than Lilia. But I kind of like, I feel like the Kai'Sa now would really make the comp on the other side of the map. Because I feel like it just kind of depends if Kai'Sa gets ahead. If Kai'Sa doesn't get ahead, I think this game is very fucking hard. But if Kai'Sa gets ahead, I think this game is very winnable. So I would probably leave. I would say RNG. I mean, I would say that like, even 10 minutes, Kai'Sa is behind, then PSG wins. But I kind of would say RNG is the safer guess, you know. They have a very heavy skirmish comp, and they like to play that. Timer? Yeah, guys, sorry. I'm just a first time streamer. Because I didn't watch the last few days. Are the...
I got so much.
Your audience is ready.
Need high physical damage. Is it just Jinx?
Yeah.
Something that can
Oh, that was so good.
Katarina.
Rose, where are you? Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting.
Ethan Winters.
Mr. Winter. Ethan Winter.
Ethan. Poor Ethan.
Dear me, I just wanted to tell you that soon, everything you know will change. We're part of the Breakout, part of an elite group of individuals that launched the global movement. The pioneers that changed the sole definition of a gamer. I'm you, from the future, and I just wanted to tell you that your future will be legendary. This is for you, gamer. Exceed the game. Unleash the future.
So Rumble already full cleared, way faster than Lilia, as you can see, right? Lilia is not done with cracks, Rumble is already done with Actually, never mind. Rumble did skip cracks as well.
6,
So Rumble did
7,
skip cracks,
8,
but Rumble skipped cracks to be safe to get the bot crab.
11,
So Rumble is being
12,
inefficient, but at least he can get the bot crab, which is quite nice
14,
anyway for
15.
him.
Yeah, it's perfect,
So
that's
that's quite nice. Well, because at least he's not getting bot crab. Right now, I think the tricky part is that they don't actually know where Lilia is, and they see that now these guys are hovering river. So Rumble didn't even instantly start the crab because he was very, very scared. Rumble is playing around, under a lot of pressure because his lane have like no priority, right? So this is like the problem Blabber had as well. So right now, Wei can see Rumble, and Wei is already done with full clear, and Wei's spread is gonna buy, you know, some AP here, like a Tom and Tom, or maybe Tom and Darkseal. And a Pinkward, exactly, Tom, Darkseal, Pinkward has been bought. Rumble here, he doesn't have to base, he can just full clear again, so he can do cracks into Raptors, into Wolves, into Gramp, and then base, or he can just do base after cracks, but basing after cracks would be a bit inefficient, even though he doesn't have any items, just inefficient. As you can see, like a small, tiny, okay, so Rumble is deciding to go bot lane to push out, and Wei is actually approaching the bot side as well. So this could be a fight if Nautilus decides to hook in, and both teams are here to make sure that push out happens. And Ming flashes in, and Ming is gonna die for sure. So a very, very good read by PSG. The only thing I don't like is the TP from Maple. I feel like that TP is so fucking useless. So, but I mean, you know, it's hard, yeah, right? In the heat of the game, these things can happen. So Rumble, of course, is very happy right now because he got a kill. So now he can base. Now he will not do Raptors. Now he will base because now it makes more sense to base. He got a really, really good playoff. That's something that I didn't consider. I think that making sure that bot lane can push out makes a lot of sense here. And the fact that Rumble stayed and made sure that you know, the bot lane could push out, and Ming flashes in because it's Chinese team, so they play aggressive. That was very well played. TF, of course, doesn't really need AP in the early game. He just needs to be able to survive laning phase because his base cooldowns are short and strong. So he just buys Mercs, so he just cannot die to Zoe and Rumble. As you can see, Ming flashes in, Rumble is here in a perfect overheat situation. As soon as he overheats, the damage that comes through from Zaya Rumble is just too much for Nautilus to handle, and he gets fucked, and he just gets cracked up. So Rumble right now based and bought Mercs, and he's doing Raptors. And as you can see, Rumble decided to go Mercs, and something I'm not sure if I finished my well, the thing I wanted to say before, but Rumble is playing precision. Normally, every Rumble player on second tree is playing Sorcery because you get Nimbus Cloak and you get Absolute Transcendence for CDR. But this Rumble actually is going Mercs, and he's also going Tenacity, most likely. Tenacity, wait, the Way doesn't really win this. I think if Rumble just runs at him with his Q, he would hard win, but I guess he's just playing it very patient. But yeah, Rumble has Mercs, and he's probably playing Tenacity, so Rumble is going to have 50% Tenacity at some point in this game, so then if he gets gold casted or slapped by Lilia or even stunned by Nautilus, Rumble is not gonna care much. Rumble and Lilia both will hit level 6 soon. Lilia will hit it after the crab, Rumble will hit it after cracks, I believe. So both junglers will be able. Okay, Lilia is not level 6, but she's very close. She has to be. She has to be very, very close. You see, Lilia is covering topside here, and look, she just needs one minion. So if the gank happens, because Hanabi has to push out, and they have Tierwood as well to cover worst case. So if Hanabi wants to push this wave out, if he gets insect by Xiaohu, as we can see now, Lilia is already at 6. If he gets insect by Xiaohu, this is the Q on minions is a setup for insect. The Q on minions is a setup for insect, but Hanabi kind of knows something is smelly here. Maybe Wei didn't shower or something, but something was smelly, and Hanabi does not woke up. So very well played by PSG here. I really, really like how they played it. And they are gonna get Drake here, and Rumble is also, of course, gonna hit level 6. So that was very, very well played by PSG. Very good read on Wei. I'm not sure if Hanabi expected it, or if he was just playing it safe, but in the end he did not die to the Lilia gank, and Rumble is waiting the blue buff. This is a little bit risky though, because TF can port, and Lilia is for some reason Zoe is covering topside, so I don't think he can go for this blue. He should back out from here as soon as he can, because Zoe is in the top side. And these two pings from RNG are very interesting, because we have a ping on like the... Well, we have a ping on the brush that goes to the river on the top side, and then to the river on the bot side, but these are tricky brushes because people don't check them. So these words give a lot of information. It just means that the Rumble is not topside. They should know Rumble is not topside with these two words. And Leona here is kind of all-inning the Ming. And I don't think the dive can happen. Why? Is because first of all, the wave sucks. Second of all, TF can always ult. They don't have information on Lilia, so the dive could not happen. Maybe if Leona goes slightly slower and Nautilus could ult on that all-in from Leona, but that was not really possible. So that was pretty. I mean, wasn't really troll, right? I mean, there was just like they tried to make a play, it didn't work. It's fine. RNG still ahead in gold. I don't actually know how, even though we have a first blood on PSG side. It has to be the CS, right? First of all, they are playing with TF. TF gets you a lot of gold for free. And Leona, he's level 6 faster than Olin's Ming. And Rumble is there for the kill secure. By the way, in this situation, it's very important that jungle gets the kill, okay? Because jungle is not going topside. Look, 3 camps from River are open. Like, River, why is his name River? 3 camps from Rumble are open topside. And right now, for some reason, Hanabi is going to face check the River. And it's gonna get that stun. Since Hanabi doesn't have any tenacity, he's gonna get locked in and killed. TF gold cut right now is 125, Lilia ult is 1.5. But that's really, really weird because Hanabi had no reason whatsoever to go so deep in River. He just gave up a free kill for no reason. That being said, Hanabi has the TP and Leona is hovering. So this could be a 4v4 fight. The only problem is Rumble doesn't have ult, Leona doesn't have ult, and Nautilus is here. And Jace is tipping on the wave, so very, very far. I think Leona is in a lot of trouble here and a really garbage flash. Lee Sin kicked use though, so Jace can decide to queue in here. Why is the Jace not queuing in? I guess he couldn't really queue in. He didn't have the cooldown to do so. And Crying will have to flash, Rumble trades flash with him. Lee Sin should be fair safe here, worst case he can flash, but I don't think he will have to. This was a 1-for-1 fight, and Herald didn't go to either side, but Rumble should be able to finish it. If Rumble gets such a good early game, he's already at 2-0, right? If Rumble gets such a good early game, he's for sure going to be happy in game. And Lilia cannot really buy shoes in the early game because she went for inspiration. Meanwhile, we have Mercs from Rumble, Mercs from Zoe. I think for Jace it's awkward to go Mercs, but it is very efficient to go Mercs. We have 3 Mercs on the PSG side. We have so far only 1 Mercs on the RNG side, but Mercs in this game so big. So yeah, again, Hanabi is going to check the Herald, but why the fuck is he checking the Herald? He should wait for his team to face check first. I think he's too early. That ping ward though is what kills him really. Ming of course hex flashes and goes in when Jace tip is on mid wave, so they have the numbers advantage. Leona though very tanky. If he doesn't fail that flash, he would actually get out. At the same time though, Lee Sin well did use kick for her, right? And here Hanabi I feel like is playing it quite slow. He could run in maybe a little bit faster. I didn't really feel like they had the damage, and even if they turn on him, they will all die. So I feel like Hanabi could have played maybe more with balls. And we see a smile from face of Kai Wing, I think that was. Kai Wing was smiling right there. So he was very, very happy about the outcome of this fight. And again, PSG slightly behind gold still, right? We still have the TF passive working for them. In case is 3-2, slightly ahead in... wait, what am I saying? The top... Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? We didn't see Wei getting Herald and getting top tower. So Wei got Herald and got top... So here... Oh, okay, so this is the problem, right? Zoe has so much tenacity that they try to get a mid-wave fight, but Zoe has Mercs, so Zoe doesn't die because he doesn't get locked in for long enough. Meanwhile, Lilia has no tenacity whatsoever, so Lilia just gets instantly one-shot. But, you know, Wei dies because there is a Mercs difference. But the big point here is that somewhere in that replay that Riot showed, Wei got Herald and top tower with Xiaohu. So they got top tower and Herald in the time of the replay, probably because they were slightly ahead in tempo after dying. And that means Lee Sin is so ahead. Look at Lee Sin items. He has Mercs and Gordrinker. So Lee Sin items are not to be messed around with. If that Lee Sin wants your booty right now, he will take it and you can't say no. So it's not gonna be easy to fight against that Lee Sin. At the same time... Someone is making barbecue outside, I think. Yeah, I think so. I feel like so Zaya has her first item. Rumble didn't base, decides to do Drake instead. And this is rather not fightable, at least it doesn't really look like RNG wants to fight it because they are heavily trading to top side, right? RNG is just going all top. Both TF and Nautilus are top side, so this Drake is gonna be free. Lee Sin still has a lot of priority. I think as soon as Rumble bases, he's going to buy either, I mean, he will buy Night Harvester. For sure, Rumble will buy Night Harvester this game, not Proto Bolt. Because enemy has too much magic resist, so building Magic Pen is not worth it. Building Voice Staff is, building Magic Resist is not. And right now we see Wei and River being same level, pretty chill. You know, still plates are here for a little bit. We got 5 plates bot. Wait. I'm actually so fucking. They didn't use Herald top lane. They got Herald, but they didn't use Herald top. They got top tower without using Herald. So I don't know what happened top lane, but the RNG is getting really nice play lead because of what happened top lane. Top div is huge when it comes to items and the tower. At the same time, bot div is kind of same, right? They got 5 plates bot lane, and Xayah is purely ahead. I mean, she has Gale Force to no items. Kai'Sa should be able to base soon and finish her Kraken Slayer most likely. A nice invade here from River. Of course, they have the number advantage, so Wei will have to accept his blue buff being stolen. Meanwhile, though, Xiao, who can push in the top wave very, very deep, could even hit the tower or push next wave, but I mean, that's up to him, right? Technically, it doesn't give him. I mean, he will give him like an extra wave of pressure. So I think instead of hitting the tower, in my opinion, he should just like make sure he can get the wave, and then he could, he should just base. I think overstaying is also not very good, because PSG could retake topside here. There's no objective to play for on the bot side. I think the Herald will be spawning in around 1 minute and 30 seconds or so, so I think that it makes more sense for PSG to play topside now. Of course, they are getting pressure on the bot side because again, PSG had to reset. So RNG is playing very well on tempo when it comes to that, because they do good macro game, you know. And look at the amount of Mercs in this game, okay? Ice Cream Forever, thank you so much. Conrad, thank you for 20 months, not years, but 20 months with me. This is for you. Hello Yankees, I'm a big fan and wish you success with Sound Speed. I was wondering if you could recommend jungles for a new player like me. Morgana, Rumble, fucking broken, maybe Kinder. So here, as you can see, the sides, you know, RNG wants to go hard on both sides. And insta engage from Taiwing, I really like that because, you know, Rumble can follow from very high range. And here, PSG, instead of trading sides and going top, they decide to retake. They know they are stronger, they know they want to fight, they know there is 80k difference in items. Rumble has different items, so they want to fight. And this is why I don't like Lilia here, she's so fucking useless. And if Maple hits a sleep right here, they could maybe look for a kill. K-Wing flanks them, and Flash has been already burned from TF. I don't think, though, they can reach. Maybe Maple can reach with a sleep. Dogo, nice flank, though. And Dogo, instead of getting the kill on Mink, he's trying to fish for the Crying, of course, not dying. Xiao has to flash, Crying has to flash, Mink burned his flash, Wei is the only one who didn't flash. If they would have flashed, those who would have lived, most likely, because there was a plan there. So this is played very, very well from PSG, and as we can see, the Rumble is doing really a lot of work. Rumble is really doing a lot of work, and the champion is showing up much stronger than Lilia. And again, champion like Lilia, if you get Mercs against Lilia, Lilia is just much worse because Lilia is heavy reliant on hitting her sleep. Meanwhile, Rumble, if you get Mercs against Rumble, he doesn't really give a fuck because he just ults you, he kills you, and his kit is about damage, not about crowd control. So Mercs shoot 25 magic resists, but it's only 25 magic resists. Rumble's not gonna give a fuck. Meanwhile, Lilia is crying like a little baby now because, well, the enemy team got Mercs. Look at the amount of Mercs from enemy team. Sure, Jace doesn't have them, but we have Mercs on Zoe, we have Mercs on Rumble, we have Mercs on Leona. The CC just doesn't exist, and Xayah, sure, she has no Mercs again, but you have to get to Xayah, it's not easy, she has Gale. So again, we see Wei here. I think if Wei insta flashes the Leona ult, instead he tries to W it, and that just doesn't really work, and the Rumble ult to follow JCQ, very well played. And Kaiwang again goes in on Ming. Ming very deep, and Ming just gets absolutely one shot. Kai'Sa tries to go in, and the Rumble ult doesn't hit the Kai'Sa, so the Kai'Sa is gonna get out, and Xiao who trades a kill 1-for-1. Of course, Ming also died on the side, so it's in total 2-for-1 in favor of PSG. Maybe Hanabi can snipe the Kai'Sa IQ ball! O kurwa! A ja pierdolę, no kurwa, jak to? That was a little bit troll. That was a little bit troll. I mean, but you see, this makes sense. This makes sense though, because Kai'Sa didn't move, okay? You would expect Kai'Sa to react to that EQ from Jace, and you would expect Kai'Sa to move. But Kai'Sa didn't move for some reason. So it's unexpected for Kai'Sa not to move. Jace's EQ is very fast, so I still think he made a mistake. If this would be Nidal speed, it would make more sense to throw it like that. But still, I believe that what Hanabi did makes sense. But unfortunately, he didn't get a kill. But at the same time, maybe next time it's gonna be more lucky. But yeah, here, of course, RNG gets the pressure. because they base faster, they have the higher tempo. Well, they didn't really base, they just all died, but thanks to them all dying and to PSG basing late, they get the late. So the Dragon Soul is not on the horizon, but PSG is gonna get mid tower here, and PSG actually did even out the gold. And you know, in teamfights PSG is much stronger right now. Just looking at the items, Rumble is gonna, you know, Rumble is like 3 times the champion of Lilia. So unless Lilia gets like a sleep on Jace and Zaya, because Jace and Zaya is the targets to sleep, there is just no hope. And also, what RNG is missing is the damage. Again, something I mentioned in the early game. If Kai'Sa doesn't get kills, who kills anyone? Kai'Sa is the carry, Kai'Sa is the damage. Lee Sin, sure, Lee Sin can last with one guy, but Kai'Sa is the carry, and Kai'Sa is just not ahead. I mean, he's fine, 200 CS in 19 minutes, so he's doing very well in farm, he's strong, but he's not ahead, he doesn't have any kills. Sure, Zaya is 20 CS behind, but you know, her team, the Rambo, the Zoe, the Leona, they are doing the work. And Jay is gonna outscale Lee Sin. Lee Sin doesn't get outscaled that hard, but Jay is gonna outscale him at some point, because you know Jay is just a better champion. His EQ is gonna be 50% of enemy HP. So would Tristana or Jinx be better? No, I think Kai'Sa with this comp is better. You know why? Because this comp is peak comp, it's not teamfight comp. RNG doesn't want to group us 5. Who wants to group us 5 with PSG? PSG has really good 5 men together, and RNG wants to go on side lane. When they see Jace alone, they want to TF port on him, they want to kick him, they want to Kai'Sa port on him, and they just want to kill him. So RNG is playing split push and peak comp. Meanwhile, PSG is playing teamfight comp. So Tristana, Jinx are not. I mean, Tristana is fine-ish in peak comps, but Kai'Sa is the best in peak comps. So Kai'Sa is good, especially with now. It's just that, you know, they're so behind, right? That one push out that happened in the early game, that one push out, Rumble going in the bot lane brush and making sure that bot lane can push out. That was so big. That was so big. It was so big for PSG team. And right now we see Crying pushing on this wave. Going for next wave would be the good play, but it's a little bit risky. That being said, he sees Zoe and Jay, so he should be able to catch the next wave. I think RNG is still playing very well around the waves. I think that PSG also playing well. So I think that PSG is giving up more CS neutral wave. Neutral wave is a 50-50 wave where you drop CS. Bot wave for PSG is a bad wave. Bot wave is gonna push to RNG, and PSG is wasting CS. But, oh my god, I love myself. RNG has a peak comp. If Jace goes bot, high chance TF ports on him, Lee Sin kicks him, and Jace dies. So again, PSG wants to group. So the bad bot wave, where they are wasting CS, is a necessity for their team, because otherwise they are gonna die. So they are playing it smart. Yauka are really fucking good flank. He could kill Dogo. No, Dogo is safe. I thought Dogo could get kicked in the face here. Because he didn't have flash. I mean, Zaya can react with ult, so that'll be a bit tricky. And Jiaohu here could get caught because K-Wang, or K-Wing rather, is flanking him from very long side. The only thing is he has a lot of tenacity, and well, they see 5 people now and they are rushing the Nashor. So if Jiaohu buys a lot of time, he still has flash. And he flashes out of Leona ult, but maybe he should have just taken the Q and Zoe would have died. But look how strong the Lee Sin is. He bought so much time and he almost killed Zoe and Jay. So the Lee Sin for sure right now spiking, but still Lilia, TF, compared to the counterpart, so very strong. So still hard to keep fight from RNG, right? It's very hard to decide for RNG fight because again Rambo didn't really ult there and Rambo finished. Nice kicking from Maple, instantly flashes out. Okay, not nice. I mean, so he used fake flash, but I thought he would at least use bubble. Maybe if he uses bubble, he dies though, because if he uses bubble, now Fierce has something to hit him, because Zoe has to stand in place to use bubble. But if bubble hits, I think that could have been a kill, because his team was collapsing. Or at least maybe Erling would have to flash, right? So then TP for flash is doable. But as you can see still, right, the bot wave is really good for PSG, and now that they know Fear is throwing bot, and the Lee Sin was dead, maybe he can catch this wave. Maybe he's not gonna go for next wave, maybe he's gonna go mid. Jace is gonna get the blue buff, or Jace maybe helping the Zoe with the blue buff. Jace is almost at Mura mana point as well, he needs a little bit more stacks. And again, PSG is gonna run it down mid lane. TF and Lee Sin is gonna go top and bottom. TF and Lee Sin are gonna push these waves respectively. And here, right now, what is very important for RNG is the fact that they did not give up the Drake. The previous Drake is very important because right now RNG would be forced to fight, but they're not forced to fight. They can give up this Drake and they don't need to care. Lee Sin can get top tower, TF can get both waves. Jace shows bot now, they know where Lee Sin is, so Jace is not in danger. He will win one-on-one against TF, of course. So TF will have to base here, and Jace can catch the next bot wave. I'm not sure. Okay, Jace is basing to defend top, but I think that's a mistake. Jace should stay bot. Yeah, okay, now Jace is staying bot. Jace should stay bot. Zoe should catch top wave. But again, RNG is playing very well on the map. They realize they cannot contest the Drake. They need to make something happen, so they trade. They get top tower, they get top waves, they get TF push out, and now again, RNG has tempo. RNG is faster to mid wave. Hanabi has TP though, and Zoe is joining through. So, if PSG really wants to fight, they could engage on the mid. But then again, we are running into them. Keep in mind, the game is even. The game is even right now. Each team more or less has 2 items. Well, top lane has 2 items. Jungle has 1.5. But, well, Hanabi has 1.5 and a half. It's not 2 because he's building Void Staff and Zonia at the same time. Mink here getting engaged with Mihan Flash very well. Peak by K again, K-Wing. You know, T with bot. So, River is building, Rumble is building Void Staff and Zonia at the same time. So he has 1 item and a half because he has half of Void Staff, half of Zonia and Night Harvester. It's not 2 items because that's the Void Staff, right? Zaya here 2 items as well, Zoe 1.5. But here's quite interesting. Crying is forced to back out from off wave and go mid because you know they're of course scared of Nash. So Crying takes mine. As you can see here though, the game is still even and the waves are in RNG's favor. The bot wave is getting pushed in, top lane is actually top lane is pushing out, and here Xiaohu is getting caught, chunked to have HP by that Zoe bubble. So a lot of damage from Zoe. Zoe will have her electric Horizon Focus I think soon. So she will have 2 items completed probably as soon as she bases. Of course what we really want is Zaya 3 items, because when Zaya gets 3 items, when she has that Infinity Edge. Oh, and this is the engage from Wei. I think he should sleep here. I think this, no? Okay, never mind then. Well, they don't have TF ult and they don't have, they didn't have TF ult, but you see, the only way RNG can fight is if they get sleep on Zaya. Zaya is the only person they cannot go on. So if they get sleep on Zaya, that would be really fucking good for them. And here they know Rumble base, so they're, you see, they are going on Zaya. Wait, Dogo, Dogo, you fucking dirty Inter, what the fuck? Dogo, you dirty Inter. Okay, that's a nice cleanup by PSG because you know RNG comes very deep here though. Another kill for Xiaohu. Xiaohu can maybe still do something in the backline. No, River doesn't die, and maybe get under very low HP. Crying will try. Crying can get out here, like Maple has a flash, so he can chase this, and PSG Hanabi can chase this. That was really int though. From I feel like okay, so either Dogo has a brain as big as like a watermelon, or he's just lucky, because I feel like he had to ult now Tilu's ult to not get hit by a sleep from Wei. When Wei hit the sleep on the Dogo is easy to go on, and they are just going to kick him like they did, and Dogo got 1-shot. And Dogo got 1-shot, and when Dogo died, that fight got good, but again, they are fighting choke points, so Rumble, you know, being fed does a lot of damage, so he lands a couple of good bubbles. Jay still has good damage, right? And they are still behind. That Nashko was fucking trash, I don't know how to fucking happen. But anyway, I feel like Dogo entered, but he still kind of saved this, unless Dogo is a 5-10 player, which you see, again, Dogo gets ulted. Why don't you just trade ults here? You know Rumble is in base, you don't want to fight here. He gets slept, and when he gets slept, he decides to ult. But that's useless, because the sleep is longer than the Zaya ult, so you know, he still gets kicked and 1-shot. And here Xiaohu is on the backline. Of course, he will destroy River 1-on-1, but it's not 1-on-1. Jace joins in, and it's very close here. The cleanup from Maple as well onto the Mink. So I'm surprised myself, you know, and the Crying gets sniped here as well or flashed on. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that the Zaya played it the way she did. Anyway, the game still moves on. Of course, PSG coaching staff is happy. damage last fight. As we can see, the Lee Sin did so much. I'm surprised Lilia did so much, but she does have, you know, the Rando, you know, the Landris and the passive, so she does a lot of overtime damage. It's not burst, it's overtime. Kaisa here died very early though, and still I feel like Kaisa has to provide some damage, so it's kind of sad that she died so early. But then again, it's mostly about one-shotting one guy, right? If Kaisa jumps in, again Doggo died very early, but Rumble had so much damage. Rumble has Oblivion Orb and Zonia, and he also has Night Harvester, so Rumble is really, really happy. I'm not sure about the Oblivion Orb, I guess it's purely for Lee Sin. I mean, Lee Sin has crazy items. This fight RNG can win, I feel like, because Lee Sin can carry the fight for sure. But if K1 finds a hidden Mink, for example, I think it's not going to be right, because Mink will get one. And he will fight. Xiaohu is forced to run here, but still this fight is not so easy. Maybe River could get engaged on by Bubble as well. Here the East hits only Leona, so they really want Wei to have a good bubble. And Xiaohu is looking for the flank because he wants to go on Zoe, he wants to go on Jace, he wants to make sure he wants to so on. Zaya is not so strong yet. I think Jace and Zoe are stronger because Zaya doesn't have 3 items. Meanwhile, Gala already has 3 items, so this fight is very winnable. I think right now Wei could lose again. Even though Kain is pressuring so deep, and here Wei steals the Drake. For some reason, River did not use his smite. Jace on the side though, defeating TF here is probably gonna run though. I don't really think that TF can lose this one. I mean, he's gonna die. Xiaohu flashes in for a Q. That was like a Yanko's Lee Sin performance. That was disgusting. I mean, it's weird because Jace is a high mobility champion. Jace is a high mobility champion, so that didn't make any sense. And here PSG is gonna start the Nash. Wait, I take it back. Zaya does have 3 items. That means the Nash pressure is there. But we have double TP coming from Kain and Xiaohu. So I still think, I mean, this Nash is, they could flip it, but they could lose the fight as well. So there's no reason to really flip it. In RNG, I feel like it's kind of back because, again, item-wise, they look pretty good. Double Zonia now on mid and jungle. Lee Sin so fucking strong. Zaya has Kaisa's 3 items. The only one who is really behind is that Nautilus, right? Nautilus at 30 minutes doesn't have his locket completed. So Nautilus is the only one who is actually behind. But here, engage from Nautilus onto Hanabi, and Hanabi will get one shot. It's a 1-for-1, but of course it's a worth 1-for-1. You trade support for top lane. So PSG should not look for a fight. They burn a TP though. They burn a TP from Maple. So this was really weird. Why the fuck is Hanabi front laning there? I don't understand. I think if Leona frontlines, this would not go like this. And Xiao goes in on Leona. He gets CC'd, but he doesn't get CC'd for long. Gala is forced to use fence here. And Wei flashes in and gets double sleep. And this is good flank by Wei. Again, look, Xiao is unstoppable. You can't really deal with him because he just doesn't die. He just refuses to die. He's so strong. Of course, River can't fight the Lee Sin here. So Xiao is, I don't know, really doing the job. The Lee Sin is just so fucking annoying to deal with. He has so much ability waste. He has so much time that they just can't deal with him, so he's getting close everywhere. And that's 4 kills to RNG and then after RNG as well. And as much as, you know, PSG has the 3 Drakes, this could be slightly late and slowly their team composition, I mean, I still think they can, you know, team fight, but it's getting harder and harder against, you know, for Zaya to play against TF, Lilia, Lee Sin, it's not so easy, it's very hard. So, okay, well, the flash in from Ming on Hanabi, I guess they know he didn't have flash, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Wei, of course, decides not to use ult on River here. Also doesn't get baited by the Raptors. Xiaohu, look, he gets killed by Leona, but the stun is literally non-existent because he has so much stun. So he's just pressuring. And Wei, really good flash in. Make sure 2 people are switching, are forced to play Zonia. Xiaohu here goes on the Zonia target, and even though Doggo cleans up the Kain and gets the shot down, of course Xiao is going to get another kill. And this is a very hard situation, in my opinion, for PSG right now, because I think Leona, you know, against all these Merc users, we have Kaisa with 4 items, it's so hard to play now. Every gold card from TF is going to be it could be lethal. Every gold card from TF, honestly, at this point, could be lethal. Every time TF uses the gold card onto Rumble, onto Zaya, onto Leona, that could just be lethal. And sure, K-Wing can engage on Ming, but is that enough now? Ming will probably die. I mean, he has stopwatch, so he can buy a lot of time. But Xiao with 4 items, Kaisa with 4 items. Well, TF has rapid fire, that's all he's useful for, and baiting maybe other people because he has stopwatch. So it's not very easy for PSG. I think this Drake is going to be very difficult to contest, and if RNG gets the position on the Drake, right, which means they will just flank because they will flank because they have to flank. It's going to be hard for PSG to fight. They want to run at each other like that. That's what PSG wants to do. But the problem is that when PSG groups are fired like that, then you know, RNGs from every side. They just grab them like that. They don't go like from straight. They just go like from every side. So it's problematic. And again, 1 minute before the Drake. So pretty much when the Nashor is out. But look at the items from RNG. They are very ready to team fight. They have, you know, listen for items with V8. Zonia on Tier, Zonia on Lilia, Stoppage on Nautilus, Stoppage on Kaisa. So they are ready to dive in. They know they just, then if they want to Rumble or Zaya, the team fight is over. So a lot of Stoppages have been bought. So yeah, they're chilling right now. 8 mercs in this game because the amount of CC in this game is huge. I think PSG is gonna grab this Drake. I don't think they're gonna contest. It's only the third Drake, so they don't really care that much. And they just can't. It's just so hard to get. Maybe they will decide to walk in, but I think it's a mistake. I think fighting with this Drake is a big mistake. At least he's already coming for a flank. The only thing that is surprising that Wei is doing wolves right now. But I guess he's just doing a position and he kind of knows that he's not contest. As you can see, there's just like no way, right? There's like no way that anything can contest. Wei is going to be level 16 soon, and level 16, Lilia's sleep is actually pretty long, 2.5 seconds. So if you can actually hit a good sleep while being 16. If this is a speed on Dogo, they will have win. And again, they are looking for Hanabi because Hanabi is the person to kill. Look, Hanabi dies. The team fight could be doable. Gala Dog, that's very, very low, but a really, really good team with Zoe and Vodka onto Dogo, and both of them are in trouble. Of course, maybe Kira and Jigo is slightly too deep, but they are not gonna die because they just have all the mercs, they have all the tankiness, and they, you know, just got a one-shot on Hanabi, one-shot on almost a one-shot on Maple, almost a one-shot on Dogo. And again, who cares that they didn't win this fight, they didn't win the game yet, when they have so much pressure in the game, right? It's so hard to team fight against the champions because they just have so high kill potential, and they see Hanabi being slightly against. And then if Hanabi would have had GA, sorry, Stoppage, I think this fight would be doable. Because I know, oh fuck, I do think that PSG used, I do think RNG used so much for that kill. They used so much for that kill. They committed so hard, this didn't even flash them, trying to use it very deep. So I feel like if maybe Hanabi has, okay, so the Q, wait, that was so fucking clean, did you see that? Crying, oh my god, did you see what just happened? Cry, because Hanabi had Edge of the Night, right? So he couldn't get hit by Lee Sin Q. But Hanabi ulted as the Lee Sin Q was about to hit. So the Crying ulted as Xiaohu's Q was about to hit onto Hanabi. And Xiaohu ult removed the Edge of the Night. And since Xiaohu ult removed the Edge of the Night, or Kain's ult removed the Edge of the Night, Xiaohu could have instantly went in. And Xiaohu didn't instantly go in. He had to flash for it because he didn't realize what just happened. But that's really, really, really well played. And Maple here is probably gonna die. And this could be a good team fight for... Wow, my goodness! 4-man sleep from Wei! And there's like no way they're gonna win this fight. Even though Gala got slept, so he couldn't do damage for a while. That 4-man sleep... I mean, there was still so... Ooh, Dogo tried to kill now with first time. So that's the GG. That was a really, really good flash in from Wei. He found the 4-man sleep. He gets the 4-man sleep. Everyone just dies. So that's really, really well played by Wei. And this is where this Lilia became online, right? She's level 16. The sleep is very, very long. And the fight is to grouping mid. People don't pay attention to her because there's, you know, Kiev from the side, Kaiser from the side, Nautilus ulting. So people don't pay attention to the Lilia. The Lilia gets really good. Well, River and I think River and Taiwan played it very well, but in the end, some macro mistakes from PSG, especially that third Drake. They could have had the Dragon Soul way earlier, and I think the Dragon Soul that game would have been more doable and winnable. But that's the game, and RNG in teamfights against Tryhard. Very difficult to play this team in teamfights. Very sad Leona, and very sad Rumble. I like how this Leona plays. You guys are talking as if you really dislike how the Leona plays. I really like how the Leona plays. I think she was very, how do you call? She was very, she was pulling the trigger in good scenarios. I just feel like they kind of messed up a lot on the map. So it was just hard to play at some point. I mean that Drake, you know, that third Drake. She wasn't really proactive. That's not because proactive is like she would look for a lot of fights. So she did look for a lot of fights, but she looked for them at a good timing, if that makes sense. So basically, as soon as they were good, they would have for the fight. So she had a good game under control and the corners are not. But the moment that they are proactive, you can first fight in a fast moment. So it's proactive not the worst. I think Lee Sin probably used in every composition. I think with Lee Sin probably won the AP jungle. And this game they actually did have AP jungle. They did really have AP jungle, they got the Lilia, but no one really plays the Lilia, so it's kind of hard to expect, right? It's hard to expect that like Lilia is gonna be a champion, because no one really plays it. So they banned Rumble Udyr, and they didn't bother banning Lilia because I mean like she was really not a factor until very late in the game, right? At some point Lilia was strong, but she was really not a factor for a very long time. Elise is just useless. The problem with Elise is that she can't farm. Elise is farming way too slow, and she doesn't even scale that well. It's much easier to play something like, you know, Rambo or yeah, whatever. Udyr is gonna be tanky, has good early game. Rambo has good early game, is gonna be super strong in team fight. Diana has shit early game. And then there's also Morgana. Morgana is a bind is longer than Cocoon. If she gets a bind, she can also do a lot of damage. She has ult for crowd control. Maybe not the time damage, but crowd control. So I just feel like there's many factors as to why Ellie is not being played. It's just not very useful. It's straight up not very useful. I feel like Riot is ruining their own game when the game has 150 champions but only 10-15 but that's not true. I completely disagree. I think that in solo queue you can play many champions and stay relevant, but in high elo you will always have few champions that are the strongest, because that's how every MOBA game works. There always will be champions that are stronger than the other champions, so you will always have strongest champions and weakest champions. You will never be in a situation where all the 150 champions will be played in MOBA. There will always be champions that are stronger and weaker. So in solo queue you can play whatever the fuck you want and you are gonna still win a game if you have hands. But in competitive or in high elo challenger, you want to play the best champions because they are just the best, right? There is a reason why Timo Jungle is not being played, but Rumble is. You know why? Because Timo Jungle, to farm 6 camps, he's gonna take 5 minutes. Rumble is gonna do it in 3 minutes. That's a 2-minute difference. It's crazy amount. Crazy amount. So that's the problem. Like it's just some champs are trash, some champs are not, right? I mean, sure, Timo is not supposed to be a jungler, but Elise was. Elise is supposed to be a jungler, but still she farms so slow. Sure, Elise can be useful in solo queue because she has good ganks early game, so you can farm her camps and you can try to gank more. And then if you get killed, sure, that's great, because you can actually be useful then. But if you don't, you are gonna be useless. And people can tag Elise everything. And Elise is also with level 1, you can invade her. Yes, but you cannot play a lot of things because they are as it writes in the control mages, they have so bad win rate. But there is many viable mages in solo queue. Who cares about win rates? If you want to play someone, you just do it. It's solo queue anyway. You can win at every champion solo queue. You can absolutely win with every champion. I think there are better and worse champions anyway, of course, and win rates can help with that. But still, there are champions that are better and worse. And you can still play everything. Anyway, they are gonna talk about the game sometime. I'm high elo, so why would I play Timo Jungle? I'm gonna get shit on by a fucking Namco or something. I don't wanna play Timo shit. If I would be in bronze, I could carry with Timo. No problem. 2366, thank you.
And tried to scare it away.
Wait, what is that? Wait! You see? This is the thing with small dogs.
This dog saw a cat in the yard and tried to scare it away. This dog saw a cat in the yard and tried to scare it away.
This is every small dog. He's very, very brave when behind a door. And then the cat is not.
It's hard to see, but that little white speck is a...
He's a brave boy. He came back for round 2. He came back for round 2 and the cat is so fucking alpha. It's crazy. The cat is like straight up running at the dog.
It's hard to see, but that little white speck is a human egg next to a coin to show how small it is. If you still can't see it, here are 10 human eggs all clustered together.
Ah, okay. I saw him in poison.
You were doing airplane mode again? You fly around like...
A zoo installed a new security camera and it scared the snow leopard.
Check out my super secret drawer.
This is the top laner when he's just farming. He's just like chilling in the top lane farming and then the jungle comes. The jungle comes from the brush.
Check out my super secret drawer here. You try to open it, right? But then it's blocked by the stove. So what do you have to do? Open up the stove. Then you're trying to open it more and it's blocked by the oven light. So you have to turn the oven light on to try to open it further. But then it's blocked by the stove top. So you have to turn this to medium to open it even further. And what do I keep in there? Sponges.
This person made some incredible stop-motion animation using playing cards.
Why so many sponges? Because the guy had to make a point. Why is it annoying to not be able to open it
Open up the stove.
just a little bit?
Then you're trying to open
You
it
see right now, he doesn't need to open it further. He can just grab 12, like 6 sponges at least. But he's just proving a point.
more and it's blocked there. But
That's
then it's
CTF.
even further.
Incredible stop-motion animation using playing cards.
It's kind of cool. It's Showmaker on TF. Actually, that's so cool. Oh no! Yikes! Okay, he was safe, he was safe. That's so cool. They're all just chilling. Hey Kimo, thank you for 7 months, appreciate it.
Hello there.
Hello there.
That's the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better.
Fishes
And
and Booba. Yay! Not fishes, the other things. These things can be dangerous, no? They could fuck you up. I mean, not these ones, I guess, because she's swimming in there. It's jellyfish, no? Jellyfish can be spicy. I mean, spicy out of like, they can like burn you. Jellyfish can burn you, no? So not these jellyfishes, because I mean she's swimming in there. If she doesn't want to die, she'll probably just not be there. Yeah, they can sting you, exactly. Sting. But when they sting you, it burns. So, I'm kind of right. Why isn't Nunu being played? Because, again, the only way he can gank is through lane with his snowball. And he doesn't even scale that well. And he doesn't even farm that well. And he's not that strong in skirmishes. He's just a tank that... Nunu has good ganks, right? Through lane in solo queue because people disrespect him. But if people respect Nunu, he's not gonna be very useful because he's not gonna get any kills. So then you prefer to play Udyr that farms way faster and just has more. Udyr has like more secure ganks because he just runs at you and flashes on you with Burst Slap. And Nunu cannot flash on you. He can flash with E, but he still wants to snowball. Okay, I was about to delete my VOD again, so I'm lucky I didn't.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose.
Okay, we can watch one more because the game is not starting yet.
Of internet. The largest sandcastle ever built was made in Germany in 2019. It was created using only sand and water. The castle was almost 60 feet tall when it was completed.
Holy shit! What if rain comes? What do they do if it starts raining? What do they actually do if it starts raining? It's just doomed, or? I wonder if you can climb the stairs. Probably not though. I don't think so. I don't think it's that hard. It's probably very soft. Holy fuck, it's crazy though.
Okay, roly poly.
This microwave only worked if the door was opened.
I think it's broken. I think it's supposed to be the other way. I think it's broken.
SpaceX recently had a rocket launch that looked absolutely incredible.
Holy shit. Imagine this is going down but not up, then you're shitting your pants, no? Hello, thank you for the $1. I'm not gonna say that though. Imagine this thing is going down, not up.
This person started drone surfing on a road.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, this is not gonna end well. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's crazy. I wanna do that. Holy shit! I mean, he probably has to do it during the night because it's for sure they're very dangerous, right? I don't think it's legal. I mean, I don't think there's a law that makes it illegal, but it's just not legal.
An octopus tried to eat.
What a jealous dog! What a jealous dog! Look at the jealous dog! Look at the jealous dog! Look. Like, what the fuck?
An octopus tried to eat this person's foot.
Oh no. Oh no. This is how it starts, boys. Oh no, this is how hentai starts! No! Run, girl!
Here's some time-lapse video footage of slime mold growing over the span of only 4 hours.
What is that? What did he say?
Hey everyone, my name's Drew, and I can do a relatively convincing female voice. This is how I sound talking normally.
And this is how I sound doing the female voice impression. I get a lot of people that ask me to say specific lines in this voice, and honestly, I can understand why. It's kind of funny to hear specific things. Honestly, I actually like going out.
Dude! Like, I'm never trusting the internet again. I mean, it's not like I would trust the internet before, right? But this is so fucked up. Like, what the fuck?
Messing with people who have never heard me speak like this before. I like hearing their reactions and seeing them too. And I hope all of you have a great rest of your night or day.
This guy can easily catch fish with his bare hands.
What? What?
With his bare hands.
What? The
night
fish
or
is
day.
trying to eat
This
his
guy can
thumb.
easily catch
Look at his thumb.
it. With his bare
Look at the fish.
hands.
Wait, he's still so fast actually. Even in the
Once a vandal gunner, always a vandal gunner.
Part 3.
Oh my god, you can't.
Fishing Part 3.
Holy shit.
That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. And I'll see
So cute. Okay, I think we can wait for MSI to start now. I think MSI should start in like 2-3 minutes. We can just talk a bit, I guess. Shit, dude! Mad Lions versus Damwon Kia. Mad Lions being blue side this time. One more? I guess we do have time for one more.
Hello
Sure, dudes.
everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Wasn't very fast.
Ready, set.
I wish I could do this. I actually like to do this. This is so fucking cool. I mean, I'll play like shit my pants a couple of times. Like, holy shit, I'm good at that.
Kiki, that's just a sock.
It's so crazy, no? It's so fun. Like, look at them jumping. I mean, like, imagine how much adrenaline you have to feel when you are jumping down like that. Like, imagine how much adrenaline you have to feel. Like when he decides to jump, you know, to make the how brave you have to be and how much adrenaline you get, like instantly. Like right now, like it's pumping, you know, it's pumping right now. I would leave a brown trail in the air behind me. That is true. I mean, this is not the first time to do it, right? I wonder how they learn this.
Kiki, that's just
Imagine
a
if you
sock.
don't jump enough. I think there are places that are meant to do this and you don't do it elsewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
This is called a blue dragon, which is a type of sea slug. They're very small, at only about an inch long, but they can deliver a very painful and dangerous sting if they are threatened.
That is so weird. Draft? Okay, draft. Draft is starting, chat. Let's go. Renekton banned, and this was picked last time by Armut, so Armut doesn't want to play Renekton anymore against that one. Then we have a trash ban. So this game is important for Mad Lions because they want to get out of groups, and the only way Cloud9 can still, I feel like, get out of groups is if they win PGG and they need to win Mad. They need to win Mad and they need to hope Mad loses to every other team. If Mad Lions wins this game, I think the chances of Cloud9 making out of group shrink.
You know what? Here's to going for it. And being terrible. Here's to giving it a shot, even though your shot is, garbage. To being the queen of the court. Oh, maybe not this court. To feeling the burn, even if there shouldn't be a burn to feel. To trying your best, even though your swing is the worst. Here's to going down way harder than you get back up.
Possibly one more ball.
To giving it your all. Even though you kind of suck. But you know what doesn't suck? Trying to do something you've never done before. That doesn't suck at all. Not even a little.
Have been picked. Guys are pretty high priority in this tournament. Of course, I really like to look at the splash, but very nice. But if the cage is banned for Lucian, then they could technically patch with Lucian because Lucian doesn't have the match. The only hard matchup for Lucian is Syndra. Syndra is the only hard matchup for Lucian. Xayah 1-2 with Lee Sin, so Xayah is the answer to Udyr and Kai'Sa, which makes sense because Xayah wins lane against Kai'Sa, I believe, and also if Udyr runs at her, she actually sets tank. The question is though, do they wanna pick jungle now? Because I feel like they should pick jungle. The question is with jungle. They wanna AP jungle, so it's between Rumble and Morgana. They decide on the Rumble here, of course, better than Morgana, should be better than Morgana. And now Damwon can either counter pick the top lane with, let's say, Gnar or Jace or Nocturne. Shen is not gonna get picked here because it's too early, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Kog'Maw is also not gonna get picked here. They can maybe pick Nautilus. Yeah, they will pick Nautilus because Nautilus Kai'Sa is a strong lane, and Nautilus Kai'Sa work so well together in team fights. So I think Nautilus makes so much sense to pick here. And again, they end up with Kai'Sa and Snout and Udyr. It's a similar team composition to RNG, but they have the Udyr, which makes way more sense than the Lilia. But of course, Udyr was not available for RNG. With Udyr, they have really good early game. Leona ban makes sense as well, right? Rumble Leona is kind of a combo, especially if they find AD mid. So a Leona ban against the Naut. And now the Alistar is still open. That could be a pick for Kaiser as well. With Trash ban, Leona ban, Tamken's ban, I think now I feel like Alistar is like the next to go support. Alistar is something else as well. But yeah, Orianna banned as well. So Orianna is being banned because, you know, it's a second blind team. There is a world where they wanna last pick the mid lane and they wanna counter pick it, and Humanoid plays a lot of Orianna. Humanoid could play Victor here though, so I don't think he's too worried. Gnar is banned, so they don't wanna play against Lee Sin against Gnar matchup. And now they could ban something like Sett. Yes, Sett is banned indeed as well. So these are the very standard bans. You see, the MSI meta in games and also during the games has to be somewhat set up already, because the drafts are very similar in every single game now, right? We have these bans that are pretty much same. Again, we have the Rumble ban, the Rumble pick, the Gnar Sett ban against the Lee Sin, the Lee Sin being picked early. The Shen is quite interesting. They choose Aatrox. They do indeed choose Aatrox against Lee Sin. I did not see this matchup before. Rumble will probably go Leon or later on. Maybe Lee Sin will go Execution, I'm not sure. But the Aatrox is quite interesting. This is a can pick. So, you know, this is a can pick. I wonder how this is gonna go. Here, the Urgot is being covered as maybe a counter pick Aatrox, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the Victor is gonna happen more likely, and probably Alistar, unless Kaiser can surprise me with something. But honestly, I mean, maybe Rakan, right? But Rakan against Nautilus is a hard matchup, so I suspect Alistar. I don't really see Rakan being picked here. I really don't think Taric is very worth it, so I feel like Alistar has to be the pick. They do choose the Rakan, and I think, like, you know, Rakan Xayah of course is a combo, but it is a hard matchup against Nautilus. So Alistar's still safer, but they choose Rakan. So Rakan is better in team fights, but it is harder to overall play the laning phase with the Rakan. And now we have the last pick, Zoe, very common for Showmaker, very common for Maple. Provide you with winning lane, maybe not level 1, level 2, but after level 3 provide you with winning lane. You can push, you can make Canyon happy, you can roam to silence, you can help silence, so Zoe definitely a Showmaker pick. And now we are slowly starting the game, so we can wait. Mad Lions versus Damwon. I think this draft is winnable, especially in team fights, but I do think the early game is hard to play because Udyr is also high tempo jungle, and there is a very high gank pressure, I think, on bot lane. I think there's a lot of gank pressure on Xayah. I think Lee Sin should be relatively safe, and I think Victor should be relatively safe. But Victor will do push, and Xayah has a lot of gank pressure. But the thing is, Mad Lions can go for a push out, something that already happened in the RNG game where River got the first blood, right? He went bot lane, and yeah. And they got a kill on the Taiga. I like how they always wash their hands, or like they, you know.
Don't get yourself killed.
Interesting. I can't believe I see the day when I wish I killed this LACP. Why would you say that? If they wanna cheer for the LACP, why would you not cheer for the LACP? LACPs are nice boys. We want the LACP. Don't do. Am I wrong or right? Well, I mean, I'm always right. So, the game starts and we can do the timer now. My pack is up a little bit. Now it's perfect. Well, let's see how it goes. Now he is hovering mid lane, Rakan is basing. Maybe Rakan will leave a ward and buy land. Yep, Rakan left a ward and bought the land. Meanwhile, this is because you see Rambo.
Star on Disney Plus is now streaming. Get it on us for 6 months and access more laughs, more thrills, more drama. Don't miss out.
Ward on his red buff because it's very common to invade against Rumble, because as soon as Rumble overheats he's useless because he has W. So he wants to, yeah, you just have to be safe. It seems like Damwon doesn't want to invade though, and it's a vertical jungle. Rumble blue, Udyr blue, and both of them are gonna pop to the opposite side of the map. I'm not the one playing the ads, I'm sorry, okay? It's not up to me, the ads. The ads are very not up to me.
Sometimes outnumbered, never outdone.
Rakan gets slightly chunky. As you can see, the Damwon is gonna get treasure early because Rakan is just so useless in the early game, so you don't really want to play it. Zaya also took Q. If Zaya takes Q level 1, it means you're playing passive. If Zaya takes W, it means you're on the play. It's possible to get the game window bigger in live sync, but still have Yankees up. I am not certain. I play on full screen MSI. You can just listen to my voice if you want. No, it's just my camera. But I think it is somehow possible. I'm not sure how. Again, I'm sorry for all that, but that's not up to me. Elioya, of course, taking Q second, and with full healing, Canyon doing the same thing. Still, Udyr slightly ahead of the Rumble right now. He will stay behind the Rumble, but only a little bit. And here, I assume that Damwon wants to push this wave in, and then wants to back off. Because if they don't, they are in danger of Rumble coming, guys. So this is a little bit tricky. Rumble pretty behind though. Udyr is almost done with his cracks now. Canyon is very clean on Udyr. I think he's probably Canyon Udyr here is probably better. I'm just using the word to make sure that he's safe with Canyon. But he still has to walk up, and if he uses okay, Canyon doesn't even try to gank, he just wants to secure the cover base. So of course Canyon here, no reason to stay, he's phrases on a base. Puts a wall down. Oh wait, he's trying to double crab. And Elioya here has to give up double crab. And Elioya has to give up double crab because his bot lane and his mid lane don't have any priority. So yet again we have Canyon getting double scuttle. And you see, this is what I meant about laners playing around jungle. This is how laners play on jungle. You make sure you have the push and you make sure you get the play done. Khan should be in danger though, he didn't even put a ward. I feel like Khan should get ganked here. He's getting ganked here. Kill is unlikely because Armut is so low on HP and Khan is full. But so here Elioya showed and he wasted some time, right? So even though he got his base first, Canyon's gonna be actually ahead. And now Barrel Hook misses and Ghost has to instantly heal out of the Rakan W. So Mad Lions is playing this lane very well. They are not behind the CS, maybe a little bit. So they are playing this lane very well. Here Canyon decides to invade Raptors. They are probably timed, so he knows they are gonna spawn now. And these Raptors are gonna belong to Canyon. And right after these Raptors, Canyon most likely will... so he has two options. Either he goes bot lane and he tries to gank, or he just takes his Raptors. I do think his Raptors are the better choice though, because I don't think Zaya and Rakan will ever die here. Wait. Humanoid is dead. Actually, Showmaker slightly misplayed it, but Humanoid is still dead. Okay, Showmaker misplayed it very hard, not slightly. And that's pretty good for Elioya because he got the Raptors, and even though Flash got burned, it was double Flash from Damon. And what was misplayed from Showmaker is that he, first of all, he got stunned in the cage from Victor, and he was running to the right, not to the left. So then when he committed the flash, he was still far. And he also committed the flash very late. Already when Victor was up, if he would commit the flash early, he would have killed the Victor before Victor would be able to run under tower. So that was slightly misplay by Showmaker. Also, something interesting to notice is that even though Showmaker was not the only wave under tower, Showmaker is behind in XP. Why is that? Why is he behind XP? It's because Canyon is covering mid lane alone. He's doing a lot of the kills on Showmaker. And thanks to that, Canyon is ahead, even though, I mean, he also got double tap, of course. Canyon is ahead thanks to that. So Canyon is definitely happy being level 6 to Elioya level 5, but at the same time Showmaker was slightly ahead. Now it's gonna even out because Elioya got a mid wave and Showmaker and Humanoid lost the mid wave. Now it's gonna even out a little bit. Here Elioya is a level behind, but he face checks and Zoe is instantly tipping. Elioya will probably be forced to flash here. A good smite from Elioya, but still, yeah, very unlikely he can get out of this for free. But now Armut decides to join the fray, and Humanoid is going with level 6, so the crab will most likely be given up, and Armut could flash on the Canyon here, and that is a kill for Armut. I don't think Canyon can juke that Q. If Canyon... Armut is so fucking... That was so fucking bad. That was actually so fucking bad. What the fuck? Are they so fucking bad? They are... What the fuck? They are just so fucking bad. What the fuck was that from Lee Sin? He could have literally insect he could have insect the Udyr back into the fight with flash, but he decided to keep him away and he didn't have Q to follow, and then he missed the Q because well, it's not that easy. Like, keep in mind, Udyr with bear stance, with shoes, with sorcery, he had over 400 man speed, okay? Udyr had over 400 man speed, so it's not easy to hit Q. The Q was not the problem. The Q from Listen was not the problem. The problem is he doesn't choose to insect the Udyr back into the Victor. I feel like he can just insect him. Like, look at this. So first of all, Canyon plays it well. Now Canyon realizes he's in trouble, so he's trying to run. First Q misses, that's fine. Here, now he could insect. Now he could insect. He can still insect. And now it's not easy to hit that Q because again Canyon has a lot of mana. And now they are very deep and, you know, Khan collapses. The advantage they had was the Armut was faster than Khan, so it was 3v2. Now it's 3v3 and they have no wood. So that's a double kill for Showmaker and for Aces. I think Armut here said my bad and it's fine. You know, I even don't think that Armut flashing like that would be bad if he would flash later when he has to peek. So for example, let's say he flashes like a second after, he flashes it, he shoots it, and it doesn't matter what Udyr fights, he shoots right after, because he cannot escape them. So that was for sure a misplay from Mad Lions, and this is gonna cost them a lot, because that one should have stronger early game, but now they got kills for free. And Lee Sin will most likely get outscaled. Look at the Aatrox items to Lee Sin items, right? Aatrox is probably chilling right now as fuck. Jungle also slightly... I mean, Rumble still has a lot of damage. But Zoe is much stronger than Victor now. And Zoe has Merc too. So if Canyon wants to, Canyon flashes on Elioya. Elioya will die here. Would use, but that doesn't matter. Elioya is just dead. Yeah, well, Canyon has double Rabbi Crystal and shoes. So he's never gonna die to Rumble, and of course Aatrox is right behind him. And they know Elioya doesn't have flash, so not two comments in the river is just dead. But here Canyon is left alone on the Herald, and Khan is catching the wave. Canyon should be saved though, because if Armut tries to kill him, he's just gonna die. Armut in trouble, and here at 2v2 almost goes down the barrel, and Kaiser also almost goes down. It's just a summoner trade for now, heal for heal, but Barrel used flash, meanwhile Kaiser didn't, so this is a good trade for Mad, because they also have Rakanut. Here as well, the Udyr secured the Herald, you know, Lisi couldn't do anything to be 1-3. So that was whatever, and yeah, Zaya can catch this wave, and most likely Zaya wants to push out next wave, but it's a bit hard one-on-one against Kai'Sa, so he might be forced to base, and Kai'Sa can push this wave in, and Zaya will stay on the tower and catch this wave, so they're just trading pressure. Both supports in base will most likely go into the mid lane, especially that Canyon is around mid lane already, and well, Elioya, of course, if he gets hooked by now, Nautilus right now, he will most likely die. At the same time though, Elioya will have his ult, and Rakan also has ult. So this is good time to kill Naut. Naut has Mercs, that's the only problem. Mercs are really, really valuable, but if they can get the CC off, and if they can just go on the Naut will die, because the Rumble and the Zaya have enough damage. So the Rumble makes a misplay, but the thing is, again, Zoe has so much priority that they are going to river with Udyr, and they are just getting all the control. And they start the Drake. No, the Herald is cool, so why not? So as the other team starts the Drake, Mad Lion is looking to kill the Barrel, because, you know, Barrel is a free kill, they are up, but Barrel knows, and the Dose is playing safe. So Damon is playing better, you know, this team Damon is playing better than a lot of their other games before. They are not playing so sloppy, they actually understand. You know, Barrel is not inching, they are playing respectful. They are actually not playing sloppy Damon. They are playing very well. Canyon here could maybe form something humanoid, but I doubt it. Will probably use Herald if he wants to. Could get, yeah, he's going for mid lane plays. He's going for mid lane plays, and now he can decide to stay mid or to go bot. He's going bot. Zoe got core drink. Honestly, Zoe with some of these items is so useless. Okay, a nice bubble on humanoid, so it's gonna be a trade. HP for HP. Ult for ult. Zoe ult slightly lower cooldown, but Zoe out of mana. The tower is down, and Damon 3000 gold ahead. So far so good for them. Canyon Hill will force Humanoid to flash. Humanoid will of course be able to get out of this. He also has max, right? So Humanoid will never die, just force to flash. And the problem right now is that there is no tower. There is no mid tower at 12 minutes. So Zoe can pressure a lot, and Zoe can look for, you know, roams to side lanes. Zoe can do a lot of stuff on the map. Zoe has full item. I do expect Udyr to have his turbo Kentang in base too, though. I do expect Udyr to have his turbo Kentang in base. Elioya is showing on another ward here. Why these guys beat us? Because they are better than us. That's why. After the recent gameplay, just quit the game. I mean, calm down, like, let this happen. People can miss this, you don't know over it. Mana is gonna buy it. That was weird, because, I mean, they have full vision, like, Damon has full vision in topside jungle from Mad Lions, but that roam should have been called out. Humanoid should never try to catch the wave under tier 1, because there's no tier 1. I mean, it's very difficult, like, honestly, you know what I think of this game, guys, right? Elioya Gap, thank you for 2 months, really appreciate it. Uksha. You know what I think of this game, guys, right? It's fucking lost. It's 3.5k lead to Damon. And the thing is that Damon is good. They are not gonna throw the lead, that's the problem. And Barrel is not inting. And if Barrel not be... like, the thing is that, like, it's still playable if Barrel decides to run it down. But if Barrel doesn't run it down, it's just lost. And Damon is setting up for second raid, but there's no second raid, right? They're just controlling the river. There's no camp to farm from like Canyon, so they're just kind of chilling. There's just no pressure. Here though, if Canyon face checks Elioya, this could be a kill, no? I mean, I guess like the problem is that Elioya, He didn't really ult. I really feel like Canyon could have died there because he not even TP, so this will be a 4v4 fight. Now Khan is TPing, so now the fight is not good. Karzi will probably force the ult out, and this is gonna be fine. Lee Sin can push top though, so as much as Mad Lions doesn't die, and Khan is going really deep, and for some reason Armor decides to TP, but this is a good fight for Mad Lions. All of a sudden, Khan decides to int it, not Beryl, but Khan. And what the fuck is Damon doing? So this is the comeback from the EU team. This is perfect. So first of all, I'm quite surprised that Lea decided not to ult on the Udyr there, because I felt like the Udyr could have died because you know Kaiser can just like ult and I mean Dabi and then ult, and then I think the Udyr will die. But Khan, what the fuck did Khan do? I think he thought the game is too boring. Like Khan literally thought the game is too boring, so he has to make it competitive. This is how it looks like. It literally looked like that he decided that the game is boring and it's time to make it competitive. So look again, Elioya decides not to use ult and just uses the EQ and almost one-shots the Canyon, right? But the ult doesn't go down, the Canyon doesn't die. And then Elioya gets drowsy because he walks into the bubble. Beryl is supposed to flash away. We see TP from Aatrox. And here Karzi uses ult to disengage. And this is all fine, right? But now Khan decides to E in, get the reset, I mean, this is also well played from Mad, because Kaiser flashes out, doesn't get the reset off to Aatrox fast enough. And Aatrox is dying, right? And now Tirus tries to help. So this was well played by Karzi and by Elioya and by Kaiser, because they just kind of locked in the Khan. But Khan is also fucking in. So both teams are grouping around this Drake now. Still, Zoe has way better items than Victor, so if Zoe can land the poke, everyone else is kinda even, but Zoe is the advantage. Like all the gold is on Zoe pretty much, so Zoe is the one who has to hit the poke for this Drake to be winnable. At the same time though, currently Down has position over Mad, and it seems like Mad is gonna trade the Drake for the Herald. They don't wanna risk it. This is not bad though. Because it is just a Herald for Drake and this is just a second Drake item. Keep in mind that look at midlane. Victor is gonna outskill Zoe and keep the Drake around, but right now Victor is not. Zoe has his first item and Nether Slash. Victor, meanwhile Victor has no items. Elioya decides to kind of use the Herald to get the tower top lane. Beryl is already moving though to defend the second tier, and Mad Lions will probably back out after this tower. This tower, get the tower, get the wave, back out. Zoe is already hovering as well. Mad will be definitely going back out here. I don't really think they can chase though. I mean, Rakan has been forced to like stop his base, but yeah, Zoe is already someone chasing. Kai'Sa got the same thing, but Kai'Sa is ahead in tempo because Kai'Sa is basing faster. But the difference is not too bad. And again, Victor is playing it very safe. He is very deep under tier 1 mid. Because he doesn't want to die. You know, Victor needs like 3 items to be more useful, right? Victor is probably gonna have his Landres soon, or his Luden, whatever he's building, probably Landres though. And then, unless he wants the slow items, I don't think so. Canyon is also not that ahead of Elioya. He's like a half a level, I think, right now. Not too bad. Of course the pop cut has to come in again, of course! So Victor has his Landry now. That being said, Zoe is probably closer to second item. And Armor is camping here, but the problem is Armor is thinking that we should go on Khan, but the Khan has full vision and they see Xayah moving. Xayah is passing over 4 wards as Khan is getting engaged on. So Khan knows he should not fight and he knows he's in trouble. So just back off and don't swear it. Canyon is looking to bring flash again from Victor, same way as he did last time, but it's not as easy because Victor's paying attention. Jinx has fallen out of the meta because Jinx needs trash or Jinx needs Tam Kench, but all of them are banned. Jinx without trash or Tam Kench is gonna die very easily. So as much as Jinx is still strong, she really needs trash or Tam. Yoink! Yoink! Poor Elioya, his red bar just getting smiled like that. Yeah, that's a red bar for Udyr, so Udyr is definitely happy. Lulu is fine in solo queue, but imagine playing Lulu against Nautilus. If you lose lane or you die once, you are just doomed. So that's the problem. So Victor securing the blue buff, Rakan of course getting the control up. Right now they're just like, you know, kind of trading sides. Kaiser is on the bot side. Kaiser will probably go and push this wave and the next wave. And meanwhile, Aether is gonna cut where it is top. And Aether is gonna push one more wave, and then most likely Aether just slowly make his way onto the wave. Unless he wants to commit the TP, right? But the Aether will for sure want to push one more wave. Because, you know, they see everyone from Mad being mid lane, so there is no risk of Aether is actually collapsing to mid already. And Kaiser is gonna collapse after this wave. This is weird though, because it looks like Damon is positioning for a fight. If Aether is not going top, then Damon wants to fight. The hook will not go through, of course, because Kaiser is not here yet, so Damon will never fight 5 before. This is, I feel like, a mistake from Aether. I feel like Aether should just go top and choose another wave. Right now, the top wave is again at dead now. But I guess the top wave is still bouncing towards Damon, so if Aether wants to go top now and catch it maybe then, and then TP the Drake, it's just inefficient. I think Kain is the best player in the world now. Very good. This is play. Good. Then you know Zoe is at Horizon Focus, Kaiser is at Collector, Zoe is at Lord. So they have pretty good items. Everyone has pretty good items for this fight, and well, Aether did not decide to go top lane, and that means the top wave is just gonna crash, and the top wave is not good for Damon. Damon is great to show a lot of great. That's like this wave is gonna die. I mean, no one is farming this, so it's whatever for now. That one just wants to secure this Drake, because if they secure this Drake... But this is, again, I think they should just give up this mid tower. I'm not sure why Damon is doing this. I feel like Damon should literally just start Drake and fuck this mid tower. And here the barrel flashes in, but at the same time Kaiser flashes in. And Kaiser is not gonna die here unless the ghost decides to go on him. And Armut flashes in and kills the barrel, but will probably die himself for that. And beautiful ghost goes in with the ultimate, and the trouble bubble hits on Rumble, so Rumble dies. Karzi dies for nothing, and Humanoid will die as well, and this is Damon teamfight. But this is also the fact that, you know, Mad Lions is still behind in items, right? Still, the Zoe has 2 items, the other guy has no items. I mean, I feel like Lee Sin played it well, but it just felt like when they tried to help him, everything collapsed. Because Rumble got trouble bubbled, and when Rumble got trouble bubbled, Kaiser jumped in and just killed him, one shot. Kaiser in this fight is so strong. The good thing is that, wait, okay, never mind. I thought they would be able to secure the Drake, but there's double TP from Damon, so they don't want to share any objectives. Damon is not sharing it. And right now, if of course Mad Lions lost the previous fight, then this fight is absolutely unwinnable. Humanoid here doesn't have to flash. Beryl actually is in trouble. Beryl's gonna die here. But Kai'Sa is joining in, and Damon for sure is gonna secure this Drake. But the question is though, if Mad Lions can look for more kills, rather no, they don't have ults. Beryl died. But the Drake still secured by Damon. The Nash still secured by Damon. The good thing is that Damon doesn't have the best waves. So, and Beryl is dead. So the Nash is gonna wait a little bit. So as you can see, this fight again, Kai'Sa tried to flash out of the hook, but he actually flashed in the hook. Elioya ult doesn't actually hit anything. And right now Armut kills Beryl, but here look, Elioya is trying to help, get heals by Bubble. Kai'Sa goes in, kills Elioya. Kai'Sa already no ult, very low HP, so he can't really help. Ude runs it down, stuns 2 people, and that's, yeah, goes just killing everyone, right? So I wonder what's the damage in this fight. I feel like the Kai'Sa and Zoe did a lot of work there, but Aatrox as well. Lee Sin also played kind of fine. It was just a little bit of an overstep from Rumble, and Rumble died. Also, I didn't really like the ult from Rumble, but the ult from... Oh, that's a one-shot on Karzi. That is a one-shot on Karzi. I felt like the Rumble ult was good if the Rakan would go in, but the Rakan got hooked by the Naut because the Rakan, I think, misplayed flash. But do you see, this is like the type of team fights that Mad Lions is willing to take, but Damon is even better at, right? Because Mad Lions in Europe, they're really good at skirmishes and team fights, and they are really good at pulling the trigger. But it seems like Damwon is just even better, you know? Like, in Korea and China, they fight even more, and they have to outplay each other even more.
Cure for fools.
And that's a double inhi. And that's 10,000 gold. Yeah, Rumble from behind is useless, but that's just a fact, right? Rumble is just not... Rumble is not a very useful champ playing from behind. It's just garbage. Don't mind my COVID, it's because I'm talking a lot, okay? It's not because I have corona, trust me. I'm just talking so much that I had to cough. The thing is a little unfair about the narrative Cloud9 has been receiving. The scoreline right now is really sad, but they were a lot closer to beating down RNG than Mad, no? I mean, Mad did win Cloud9 though, and they're gonna play again tomorrow. But yeah, I do think Cloud9 is playing well. I think as much as there are better teams at the MSI, I think Cloud9 is not playing bad. And I think they are a good team, and I think this is like one of the best teams that NA ever fucking had. I think honestly, if they would be in like any previous year, they would actually... just a lot of teams are so good now, you know. The weather in Poznan, it's sunny. No, it's actually cloudy, but it's warm. It's warm and cloudy. Like, I don't know, 20 degrees maybe, something like that. I mean, I'm just curious about Team Liquid versus Cloud9 and Summer Split of 2021, because Team Liquid had substitute jungler and they actually went all the way to 5 games. So I wonder if they can actually win with Santorin or not. EU is always more concerned with NA than NAs. That's because NA fans are not concerned because they can be concerned because they just don't win anything. So there's no point in being concerned when you are irrelevant. And EU fans are slightly more relevant because we can actually compete with these teams. We actually, you know, go top 4 worlds every year, pretty much Europe. So it's like EU just likes to discuss things. And then it doesn't like to discuss things because they just can't win any argument, because they don't win any. I don't think Blabber is the worst jungler. I just think that Eastern teams are way better around playing around jungle than Western teams are. Elioya is also looking way worse than in Europe. Don't you feel like it? Elioya against good teams is looking not as good. Sure, Elioya is looking good against PGG, but who the fuck doesn't look good against PGG? So Kaiser goes in here, but Beryl hooks in to proc the aftershock, and we have the ult from Beryl as well. And Beryl is just gonna die, and I don't think Damon is gonna... Oh! Beautifully played by Armut. But the kill from Khan, the Khan will fall though. And Canyon is committing in as way. What the fuck is that one? So this is really good for Mad. As much as I still think the game is slightly out of their reach, at least maybe they'll be able to secure the Drake, and that way they will deny the Dragon Soul. So this is the sloppiness from Damon, you see? This is very sloppy because Damon has this game in the bag. They don't have any reason to stay in enemy base and try to hook in on Beryl, but Beryl does it anyway, and this is pointless, and I don't know if they are just buying... Maybe, okay, so maybe. I have like a theory, right? Before the game started, coaching staff and management from Damon told the players something like that. Guys, don't end the game before 30 minutes. We need more time on broadcast for our sponsors.
I'm no hero.
So don't end the game
Just
too
a
early.
yordle with a hammer.
So then Beryl remembered that his management said they cannot end the game too early, so they should not secure the Drake for free, and they should actually try to just int it. So here Beryl decides like, oh my god, I need to do it for command, for the management, we need more time on the broadcast, I'm just gonna run it the fuck down. And here, you know, Khan cannot really do much, but here Khan is like, okay, Beryl died, I guess I should die too, because, you know, I don't want my coach to be mad at me, so I'm just gonna run and die. And then, yeah, well... And then now Damon has a little bit more time on the broadcast, because they, even though they get another Nash, they still will most likely be forced to wait for another Drake, just because the soul just gives them so much pressure in game. And well, it's just not easy to go into Victor and Zaya right now, right? Victor and Zaya are really strong at going, well, when someone is going into them. It's like G2 is inning for content. G2 doesn't have to in for content anymore. G2 is just inting. So yeah, that one's getting more sponsor time on stream. They are trying to break top tower with the Nash wave because it's like the only tower they need to break. Then if they get 3 inhibs, the game will of course fall. But again, it's not easy, right? Victor Zaya 3 items, Victor 2.5. So right now they are actually very strong. It's not so easy anymore because they are getting the items slowly. And if like, yeah, I mean, wait, that is crazy. How does that even hit? Showmaker is. So Humanoid got chunked to half HP by that bubble and by Kaisa W. But still, it's not that easy to hit this tower, right? But they are pressuring mid inhi. So mid inhi is gonna fall. And after mid inhi falls, Khan is gonna go for bot inhi. Meanwhile, the top tower is gonna fall because of the cannon minion on the next wave. And Healer Yora is trying to have HP. So Mad Lions is gonna give up the double inhi here. They might force a fight on the top inhi. Karzi here trying to dance around Showmaker. Showmaker just exhausts and he's relatively safe. Ghost is trying to have HP though, but Khan is getting bot inhi, right? So bot inhi is still gonna fall. And right now, Kaiser is going in and a decent disengage by Beryl, and Kaiser is gonna get one shot. And this is the fight that Damon needed. Damon is definitely gonna win this fight. Cannon is not committing, he still has flash. Karzi has to flash out and ult out and use heal as well. But it is a 1-for-1 and Beryl is dead. Humanoid though out of mana, and Ghost is going in here on Karzi. And Ghost misses a lot of autos there on the Inhi. What happened, Ghost? You are supposed to be 19, not 25 like me. Ghost missed a lot of autos, otherwise he could have killed the other guy faster. But still, Damon secures the double Inhi, and Damon is most likely gonna go back in base now, unless it seems like Cannon Showmaker kills Elyoya and the Rumble. Humanoid can kill Canyon, no Canyon flashes out, and this will be the game. Humanoid is not gonna die if he doesn't want to. It depends if he's KDA player or not. If he's not KDA, he's dead. So he's not a KDA player, and that's the game. That was not played too sloppy though from Matt. I think Matt played still well in team fights, so well, I mean, you know, like I mentioned, that was like pure sponsor time play from the Canyon. I mean, the Damon, not Canyon battle, more likely. But yeah, still, Europe loses. Keep in mind though, Mad Lions compared to Cloud9 most likely will make it out of the group. I'm not flaming Cloud9 here. I'm not flaming Cloud9, that's not the point. The fact is, as a matter of fact though, if we just go to LoL Esports, right? We... Fuck! Fuck! Wait, do you think I have to delete this, chat? Like like it's fine, no? Or no? It was like 2 seconds. It was 2 seconds, chat. And it was after they won as well, so it's not like during the game even.
Really go for a nap.
I would just ask Guile, okay? I'll just ask Guile, I think. But anyway, so Mad Lions just won, lost, sorry. But as a matter of fact, still the standings are favored towards Mad compared to Cloud9 or Pentanet, right? So Pentanet is probably not gonna win a single game. And I mean, okay, I think they will win one. Honestly, I think Pentanet will win one game. I just don't know against Mad or Cloud9, but they will win one. And we have Cloud9 and Mad on 4-5. And right now it's very important to go out of groups. And it doesn't matter if you go as the first seed or as the 4th seed. It doesn't actually matter as long as you make it out of groups, you make it out of groups. So you just have to make it out of groups. So that being said, Cloud9 has to play RNG now, and this is gonna be interesting to watch. And then we have Pentanet against Cloud9. And this is a must win. And this is also a must win. Mad Lions have to win against Pentanet, and Cloud9 also have to win. If Cloud9 wins against Pentanet, but Pentanet beats Mad Lions, and Cloud9 loses to RNG, and Mad Lions loses to RNG, and Cloud9 loses to PSG Talon, This is the game that matters. Cloud9 can still kick EU out. Cloud9 can still kick Mad Lions out of the tournament. I don't think they can really kick PSG anymore, but they can still kick Mad Lions out. So it's very important that Mad Lions pick up this win against PGG. So it's very, very important this win. Because even if Mad Lions win this and Cloud9 win this but lose this, Cloud9 has 2 wins, Mad Lions has 4 wins, then Cloud9 has to win PSG, and Mad Lions has to lose RNG. So it's very important that Mad Lions wins this, unless RNG wins this. Then Mad Lions will still have to sweat. But if Cloud9 loses this and Mad Lions wins this, I think Cloud9 is. And now I'm gonna go to the toilet. And when I'm back, we can talk and we can watch some YouTube videos until the next game. Light or not light, my friends. My friends. I just need to pee a lot because I drank a lot of water and green tea, so.
How Demacian of you. Do a lot of walking. If you're waiting for me to give up, you might be here a while.
I see that battle with a spoon. I'm hungry, so I'm just gonna eat peanut butter with a spoon.
I'm in 100%. That's everything, right?
I ate not long ago, but it's never satisfying.
This is a heads-up display that many commercial airplane pilots get to use while flying.
Oh shit. I'm just gonna suck on it.
Papul.
Holy shit, there's so
This is called frazzle ice. When the water retreats, it instantly turns from slushy water back into snow.
Place and with enough thickness, it stops, and the creek will flow a different direction. The water will drain out of where it's just deposited it, leaving this what looks like snow. But again, it's soft, it's unconsolidated. You would plunge right into that.
Goes great with a hand. Me, the hero?
The boy is like a dog.
That's ridiculous.
The boy is exactly. That's such a big boy though. Such a fucking big boy, no? Holy shit, look at that boy. He's so big. Imagine trying to carry this. What do you mean ugly? It's so cute. Imagine hugging that dog. There's so much to hug.
Tesla is known for their electric cars, but now you can get a Tesla roof if you wanted to. It's a solar-powered roof that is designed to look like a regular, ordinary roof. So now solar power can be used to directly charge the Tesla vehicle.
Holy. I guess that's a good
What in the world, man?
And that requires a lot of. That requires so much.
That's good enough. That's good
That requires
enough.
so much.
A few days ago, NASA launched a mini helicopter on Mars, making it the first helicopter to ever fly on another planet. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
We saw the other one.
Oh, you like to fight? So does my hammer.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. Two paragliders collided into each other and fell over 4,000 feet into the forest below.
Holy. He's such a doomed, no? No, but he's gonna be alive. He's gonna be alive. Otherwise, he'll never be.
Both people were unharmed because their chutes got stuck in the trees.
Is this a cat versus a dog or a cat versus a cat?
This driver
It's
got
a
a
cat
police...
gem. Kind of. It looks like a rat gem more. But...
This driver got a police officer to race him.
Oh my.
There's something called thick water, which is supposed to help people that have
Well,
issues
that's
with
kind of cool,
swallowing.
honestly. Like, that's kind of cool. It's just cool, you know.
I poured some of it out in the sun, and 3 hours later, it didn't even begin to evaporate, so that was a little concerning. To give you an idea of how thick it is, I stabbed it with a toothpick.
Wait, what? What is that?
Some of it out supposed to help people that have issues with swallowing. Thick water, which is supposed to help people that have...
I've been about in my mouth, okay? I can open it.
There's something called thick water, which is supposed to help people that have issues with swallowing.
Wait, what? I don't understand. How does...
I poured some of it out in the sun, and 3 hours later, it didn't even begin to evaporate, so that was a little concerning. To give you an idea of how thick...
I guess you just don't have to swallow as fast or something. I don't know. Why am I eating Wait, I need to see that again.
This gorilla was giving advice on swiping at it.
Oh no, not the food!
This gorilla was giving advice on swiping on a dating app. This is what it's like to go wing walking.
Oh, that's a view. That's a nice. What? What? Oh no, okay, she has a pilot. I guess she has a pilot, but I was scared to do that anyway. I thought she did this without anyone inside. That would be too fucked up, I guess.
Uber and Lyft drivers are losing their jobs to robots.
Arriving shortly at Fry's Marketplace.
A self-driving car.
Until we reach your destination and remember to take all your belongings.
What?
This is crazy.
But I would be so scared, no? Isn't that like so scary?
We reach your destination.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I would trust human or a robot. I guess I would trust a robot more if it's actually tested.
You might be here a while. Got me some hammer accessories.
Oh.
This is called a safe haven baby box, and they can be found at firefighter stations. It's for someone that recently gave birth and do not want to take care of the baby.
Place their newborn in the bassinet, shut the door, and walk away.
I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, it's better than dumping a child to the trash, okay? Like, this is better than dumping a child to the trash. This is actually, as much as it's fucked up that humans do it anyway, they just leave their babies somewhere, right, because they don't want them. It's actually better than hurting the baby, because the baby will actually live, you know, I guess. I mean, if you don't have the baby, you probably should not born the baby in the first place.
Grab the bassinet, baby is there in an ambulance, take him to the closest hospital.
That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. I really hope you...
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Who knew there were so many?
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Venom.
Damn. Okay, I'm done with the peanut butter.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Venom. This cat is completely blind, but has some unique looking eyes.
Let's have the starting. Oh, G-san! Interviewing Soulmaker. I wonder what they're talking about. Let's take it.
Nothing personal, but I need to watch.
I mean, you know, the kid is still loved. It's blind, but it's loved. They are some scary looking guys though. Imagine that kitty looks at you in the morning. Imagine like the first thing you see when you wake up is that kitty.
This professional completely took over the ski village.
Wait, I saw this video before. I feel like I saw this video before. Holy fuck. Wait, isn't that a power line? Oh no. What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit.
This person did a prank using a fork and a magnet.
The dad can believe it. This is me when I'm playing the Visage. It's actually me when I'm playing the Visage and then I see someone in the corridor. It's actually me when I'm playing Visage and I just see someone in the corridor. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is that? And then it's like, it's just moving. I'm like, cheese? No. Shit. Hey, I think I saw this before.
These guys pretended that they were hit by a car to try and extort money from people, but didn't realize that this was an undercover police car.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. At least if he could be drunk, he could like pretend that he's drunk and like he just...
Extort money from people, but... These guys pretended that they were hit by a car to try and extort money from people, but didn't realize that this was an undercover police car.
Oh my god, like what the fuck, guys?
This poor puppy was terrified of the vacuum. An astronomer captured this amazing video of the surface of the sun.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this is puppy like that, but it did look cool. Yeah. Cut.
Okay, I admit I'm lost.
Oh.
This guy has some amazing stretchy hair.
It does. This stretchy hair also looks like worms.
Do not make my hammer mad.
That's the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better. And
Okay, chat. When's the draft starting? Okay, I think the draft is starting soon. Down Key and Royal Never Gave Up made it to the knockout stage, and now it's between Cloud9 and I believe RNG as well. Stop doing drugs. This is like Are you ready for a night transfer? Yes, of course. Wait, what? The draft already started? Wait, what? Wait, did they just like... There's 3 bans already? Is this... Wait, what? I mean, I like that! You know, I like that! They just instantly show you 6 bans. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Lucian, Varus, Trash, Renekton, Morgana, Udyr, first pick Listen over Rumble. That's interesting though. The interesting part is that they actually pick, but Way's gonna just pick Rumble, no? Way is for sure gonna pick Rumble. I feel like Way is willing to play Lilia into Rumble, maybe. But now I think he will play Rumble. Because it doesn't make sense not to pick Rumble here. But this is something, this is a curveball. So Cloud9 just threw a curveball because I think RNG wanted Cloud9 to pick Rumble. But Cloud9 actually picked Listen. And Yao was smurfing on Listen before. So I feel like this is a curveball towards RNG, and I really like this decision from Cloud9. I think I really like this decision from Cloud9. I really do. I'm getting messages from delivery apps saying I should order food. I guess they just heard me, I'm hungry. Now Tidus Rumble, so we could expect a Kai'Sa on 3 if it's not stolen away by Sven. But I don't really think that Kai'Sa would be stolen away unless they want to play it. They could pick Kai'Sa Leona. They could actually... Okay. They do pick Kai'Sa Leona. They do indeed pick Kai'Sa Leona. So Kai'Sa Leona Listen. And what is the answer from Gala? Or are they even gonna pick AD carry here? Or will they change their mind? Xayah. So it's trading Xayah Kai'Sa matchups all over.
Yeah.
The bans will probably Listen heavy again. So I can see Sad and Nocturne again being banned from Cloud9. I think Sad and Nocturne bans could make sense here. Unless they want a Nar ban, but I think probably Set and Nocturne make more sense. Nocturne for sure, not sure about Set, but I think it makes sense to ban Set too. And for RNG, I guess Nidalee. And maybe Lilia. If they think that Blubber plays Lilia, I never...
The Razor Huntsman Mini is a solid recommendation.
I don't know how he could get faster.
The Razor Purple Optical switches. They're that good.
I was completely surprised at how fantastic it felt.
When you're gaming, oh my god, that is going to make a big difference.
They really listened to community feedback over the years.
So Razor has really put forth a real contender for your money for a 60% keyboard.
You know what? Here's going for it. And being terrible. Here's to giving it a shot, even though your shot is, garbage. To being the queen of the court. Oh, maybe not best court. To feeling the burn, even if there shouldn't be a burn to feel. To trying your best, even though your swing is the worst. Here's to going down way harder than you get back up.
Possibly one more ball.
To giving it your all. Even though you kind of suck. But you know what doesn't suck? Ooh. Trying to do something you've never done before. That doesn't suck at all. Not even a little.
Luca and Mr. Fudge. Zoe, so they steal the Zoe. Normally people would pick Victor or Rihanna because these are safer and better in team fights. But Zoe is the pick you want for the early game. If you pick Zoe, you want the early game. But that tells me that Blubber has to play AD jungle. So either they are picking top lane tank now and Lee Sin jungle, or they are picking AD jungle with Zoe. Volibear, yeah, that's fine. They are just picking Volibear. So they have Zoe, Volibear, Lee Sin, Leona, Kai'Sa. They have really good skirmishes. And a TF looking from Crying again, so they want to answer the Zoe with the TF. Honestly, I like Cloud9 comp more. I think that RNG can win this game because it's RNG and they play well in team fights. But I do like Cloud9 comp more. Which comp do you guys like more? I actually do like Cloud9 comp. They have so much early game power. They have Volibear, Lee Sin, they have Zoe, Leona. They can fight so much here. They just fight. I mean, just fight. It's easy to say, right? But they should just try to fight for Crab, for Drake. Before Rumble is 6, they should fight. I mean, just be careful for overheat. But Volibear is really strong level 3 as well. Even though Rumble is very strong level 3, Volibear is also really strong level 3. And Volibear has better ganks than Rumble does. Volibear after 6 will be weaker. But not in one-on-one. I mean, it depends if Rumble overheats well. Who do you think is going to win? I think Cloud9 draft, and I think RNG gameplay probably. Christianum, thank you for 5 months. I mean, honestly, looking at the draft, I really like Cloud9 drafts. I mean, I just feel like this draft would be worse against Damwon, because Damwon is a patient team, they are a Korean team. But a team like RNG, they like to fight a lot. Yeah. So I think RNG will maybe get more baited into these skirmishes, and with the draft from the Cloud9, I think these skirmishes are very winnable for them. Can we skip this game? Of course not. This is a hype game, man. You can't just skip this game. It's a hype game. We want to cheer for Perks. Why is Zori preferable over a Sylas in this case when you have Rumble now to ult to steal? Because Zoe gets the push and it's no counter to Zoe. If they pick Sylas, you can still pick something against Sylas that is strong. But if you pick Zoe, Zoe is no matter what gonna be fine as a champion. Sylas would be better counter pick. For example, if Crying picks TF early, then I think Perks would pick Sylas. But Crying, you know, is last picking. So picking Sylas is too risky. Ward from Xiaohu on the blue buff here. That means they know where Volibear starts. And it's very important, you know, the thing is that like... Volibear likes to gank early. And if you get a ward like that, you know Volibear is either starting blue or he's not starting blue. So you basically know what is his early game gonna be. Either he's gonna be bot lane and he's gonna try to kill bot lane, or he's gonna be top lane and he's gonna try to kill top lane. Well, with this ward, you know he's gonna be bot lane. Unless he takes 3 camps and ganks top, but that's less likely, I think. So Blabba is starting on the blue and is doing the Gramp. I still think on Volibear you can start the Chaos Storm and it's faster. But I could be wrong. You can Chaos Storm early the blue, and then you can Chaos Storm both blue and the Grump. It's less health efficient, but it's, I think maybe it's faster. Rumble is a little bit faster, but it's really not that big of a difference right now. If Rumble can overheat, then it's much faster. He's not overheating though. Yeah, Rumble is trying to not overheat right now because he's most likely gonna overheat on the Raptors. He can just take Q and overheat on the Raptors. So as you can see right now, Xiaohu, they know he has no ward. They know where TF placed his ward. So Volibear decides to go top and gank. And I believe Xiaohu should be dead here because he's not a phase rush user. If Xiaohu is using phase rush, he could live this gank, maybe. But Xiaohu is not using phase rush. So that means Blabber is giving up his time, but is ganking top lane. And this is really fucking good for Cloud9. Now Blabber could base or run through mid lane. It looks like Blabber is just gonna run through mid lane. And as much as Wei is full clearing and is gonna be ahead in farm, Blabber is making stuff done here. I think there is a chance that Crying has to flash as well. Crying is dead here. He can't run from Volibear. You see, Volibear is a champion that is so good against teams like RNG because they play very aggressive in the early game and they get punished by a ganking jungler. Blabber finds this creative pathing where he is just abusing the fact that he is having a ganking jungler, and he gets 2 kills for his team in 3 minutes. So Cloud9 starts this game very well. And by the way, Crane has no flash, and Perex will hit that bubble. Well, he doesn't, but flash in from Vulcan, and is another kill for Cloud9. So Cloud9 starts this game really well. And currently Wei is a level ahead, but it doesn't really matter. He, you know, Blabber got on a kill, 2 assists, got missed push out. Wei is not having fun. He's definitely not having fun. His TF is 0-2 and his Jace is 0-1, and Jace has to win that lane. But Fudge, it seems like he's kind of giving up the lead that he got from Blabber ganking. Fudge used TP top lane, same as Xiaohu, but Fudge takes really bad trade and is forced to base. So even though Blabber did a really good job in the early game, Fudge is totally messing it up. Fuge, okay, Fuge. Is it Fuge?
When I say Avarosa, I hear my mother and her dreams.
Fuge or Fudge? Well, anyway, the game is still playable, but you know, 1,500 gold lead in 5 minutes is a pretty fucking big gold lead. And look at Zoe. Zoe is never gonna die, and Zoe is gonna dominate mid lane now. You know why? Because Zoe has Mercs at 5 minutes. Normally at 5 minutes, Zoe has no item, just Door and Ring. Right now she has Mercs. That means even if she gets ganked by Rumble TF, she's never gonna die. So this Rumble TF pick is really not looking good for RNG. And I think maybe it would be better to pick Lucian mid, AP top. And currently Blabber is pretty much safe at the same level as Wei. And Fudge is getting dived here, but Blabber is here too. And Blabber wins right now against Wei. You know why? Because he has... Wait, what is Wei doing? Why Blabber doesn't just kill him? I mean, he can just kill him, but he would fight him. What is this interaction? Blabber wins this. He has red buff. And he has more items. I mean, it's just Rabbit Crystal and
my battle sister. I love my people. It is because
yeah,
of this love that I fight.
He was level 5. He's just scared. I mean, he could never kill him. Like, guys, like, as much as like it was weird to look at, Blabber would have never killed him because there was a plant, and Wei has flash. So he would never kill him. Cook misses, but Sven doesn't want to really trade. He wants to play safe because, you know, the item is high ticket. Wei will get level 6 now, and this could be a potential diamond flash. The only thing is the flash is 6% has flash. So I really doubt Fudge would ever die here. Rather he's just gonna clear the wave and he's gonna... Okay, so they are using Theobald, and Luca burns TP here, make sure that Fudge can push out this wave safely. And right now Luca can either go a very long way to mid lane, or he can just base and go mid lane. It also looks like Blabber is doing the Drake, but TF and Rumble are joining. Blabber will secure the Drake, Vulcan will probably have to flash, and Blabber will have to ult out. So Vulcan doesn't flash, so Vulcan is dead. Vulcan overstayed that. Vulcan should have backed off sooner. Blabber, worst case, can always ult out of the pit. Vulcan can't because he has no Hexagon. Vulcan made a mistake, he died. Blabber didn't have to die there. Blabber also has Merc, so he's hard to kill. But that's a fair skill to RNG, and as we can see in gold, well, still TF, right? TF passive gives them some gold. Rumble is slightly ahead in farm still. So RNG slowly makes this game more playable for them. But keep in mind that Lee Sin is strong, and Lee Sin is ahead. So you remember Xiaohu smelted so hard in the previous game? Exactly. I don't think Pat will be able to do the same. But he might be able to do the same and might still play very well. So I do think it's still really good that Lee Sin is so ahead. And I mean, he has a kill, right? I mean, he's not really ahead, he's actually down in CS, but he has a kill and he's level 7, so he's not doing fine. Oh, that got definitely, like, if that bubble hits, for sure the cat's gonna destroy. But this is good anyway, right? They are stronger top side, they push up way from the jungle. They leave a small Raptor. Blabber can now do Herald if he wants to, because Ferg will still push mid. The only problem is that of course RNG reacts well and they are just staying inside, so right now, in theory, Cloud9 is pressure under bot lane tower. But this is not easy to die, because you know everyone is full HP, Kai'Sa has ult, double summon is ready, so this is not easy to dive. I think Wei is gonna most likely secure the crab and is gonna be pretty much out. When Patch TP to lane, he took a really bad save, and even though he got a nice kill early and all, he still messed up his lead. But right now I think it's a very high potential dive on Xiaohu. Kain doesn't have ult yet and Blabber is behind with ult, so Kain right now is hovering top lane because they know the dive will come, or high chance will come. And right now it seems like Blabber will base. No, wait, that was really weird. Yeah, Kain will have to flash, and Blabber could have flashed for it. No, Blabber doesn't have ult. Okay, so now I understand this. So Blabber didn't actually have ult, and that's why the top dive didn't happen, and that's also why Kain didn't die. I think Blabber Cup went, wait, this could be not ready for Blabber. He's gonna get chimed here. Has to use ult. Volibear ult is very low cooldown. I believe it's 2.5 minutes, I think, around. So it's not great, but it's quite nice that Blabber is alive, right? And he did hold Kain flash, so the early game for Cloud9 is still good, keep that in mind. It's even though they were 1.5,000 ahead, and now they are even, they are at least not behind. You have to look at the positive, right? Even though in the early game, it was really good what Blabber did, then right now Blabber caught up in CS. Wei, meanwhile, is not ahead in CS, so he's still ahead in CS, and you know, top lane unfortunately gave up his lead. But the game state is still good. The game state is still good, and Cloud9 is not behind. And here is very smart playing. Yeah, this is a smart playing because the Lee Sin is the one who gives the blue buff to the Zoe, so that means the Volibear is not showing on the map. They don't, you know, show Volibear's position on the map by Lee Sin helping on the blue buff. I like that quite a lot. Blabber can be farming to top side, so no plays from RNG towers fell yet. Meanwhile, 3 plays in total fell from RNG towers. But if Blabber can make a kill happen, they can probably get a full tower somewhere. And Blabber currently is a level ahead over Wei, and this crab is rather hard to contest because, actually no, Vulcan is here, so this crab is very free. So Blabber is actually ahead in XP, so this is very nice for Blabber. He's ahead in XP and he's gonna stay ahead. I think Blabber is around top of level. That's the crab bubble with this kind will have to flash. Sorry, not flash, use cleanse, but that does not connect. Still though, Herald is ready, and Blabber will probably decide to use it right now for the midway. So Paris is gonna get to play. The Drake is spawning as well. I think Cloud9 looks like they wanna fight for it because they actually don't, well, they don't stick around Herald. So now they do. Now they decide it's a bad idea to not do that. Zoe's getting half to try. Zoe's getting trying to have HP, but she has healed. She decides to use it now. 2 plays fell for the Herald. Cloud9 has control in the river. Kaisa will probably be able to push out Zaya in because, well, Volibear is in the river closer. They're going to see the team here. RNG is positioning for a fight, but Perks has TP and Perks is TPing in right now. Kaisa wins 1-1 against Zaya. Meanwhile, Vulcan is very, very deep, but really nice CC and TP from Fachi with a flank, and Fachi kills the Rumble. And he will also be able to secure a kill on Kain, and Mink falls in the background. Jiao will secure 1 kill, but there's no way he's getting out of that. Blabber will secure the kill here on Jiao as well with his flash, and this is a perfect scrimmage from Cloud9. Double TP committed from Perks Fash. Of course, Jiao commits his TP, but that does not matter currently. The item advantage is the fact that Leona and Volibear are so much stronger than the Rumble, and Nautilus makes the fight so easily playable for Cloud9. I think the patch TP was so fucking good there, because he was able to one-shot the Rumble. But the Rumble, again, the Rumble is trying to kill Leona. Leona will never die. Volibear will never die. So Blabber secures the Drake. He's gonna give up a shutdown to Rumble here. That's quite unlucky, but secures the Drake. So they still get the Drake and a kill. There, maybe this was a little bit greedy, because now Kaisa is gonna get zoned of the tower, and RNG will be able to try to get 2. Actually, Zoe and Leon are coming, so I'm not sure if they can get 2 plates. But Lee Sin is getting jumped on. He already has tiebreaker. I honestly don't know if Jiao can catch. Jiao will have to commit flash for it if they want the kill. They do want the kill. Ooh, Flash with the sidestep, and very close to get out. That passive from TF kills him. That was very fucking close. I think the side breaker can have been used better. Lee Sin no kick. If Lee Sin had kick, Jace would just get kicked away. But yeah, Jiao had to commit flash for it. So, you know, at least there's that, right? Wei is camping in the bot brush, but he's not gonna really get anything done here. And Blabber still a level ahead of Wei. Here, Yahoo will probably get run down, honestly, because Zoe is right there with flash. Blabber does some ult, but he chunks Jiaohu very low, and Zoe will make sure that Jiaohu can come back on the tower. Blabber here gets the kill. This is a little bit questionable. I think it's better if the kill would go to Zoe, because Zoe made sure that, you know, Jace cannot run in there. Let's look at this fight again. I think Leona goes in first on Mink, and Mink hooks in the Blabber. And as much as Wei ult deals a lot of damage, the stoppage from Leona is crucial. Crying here gets caught, even though he has flash. He might be able to actually flash out of it. No, he decides not to. And Wei is just instantly ulting the wave. He knows that there's like nothing to do for here. He gets the wave and he just makes sure that he can farm his own jungle camps. Currently the game looks so fucking good for Cloud9. They are 2000 gold ahead almost. Lee Sin is so fat, 4 kills. Blabber is so fat, very tanky. TF is pretty much decent. I also think that the TF pick was very questionable here, because who do you actually want to catch with TF when enemy team has such a draft? So I don't actually know exactly why the TF happened. The only saving grace for RNG is their bot lane, because their bot lane is currently 10 CS ahead, and they got the tower right, so their bot lane is like low-key fine. But I feel, you know, I'm talking so much that I get sleepy because I'm talking so much. Because I'm talking, never stop talking. Coil Twitch, but thank you for the bits. It's also because you guys are boring. Can you guys say something in the chat? Can you guys not just like bore me out of my mind? Can you guys actually be active in the chat? If you are active in the chat, then I can actually not be bored. Yeah. Time to drink a Red Bull. So as I mentioned, right, Zaya, but Kaisa has same items as Zaya. Zaya is gonna be buying slightly more items. Also, Zaya has more expensive items still. Wei gets hit by Trouble Bubble, is gonna get chimed by Q here. No, the minion block, of course. If I would be playing Zoe right now, that whole shall be saying nice Q, but no one would realize that minion blocked it. But now that Perix is playing it, no one is gonna say nice Q because minion blocked it. So, I mean, I do not think RNG is very happy fighting for the next Drake. unless Rumble can get his Night Harvester up. Because looking at the items, Volibear is going Zonia, by the way, so Volibear is going very aggressive build. Volibear is going Zonia. You know, Volibear has a lot of AP scaling. So Volibear decides to go Zonia instead of Tang item, which I actually like quite a lot because I think Zonia can buy a lot of time. Patch here, not gonna face check, very smart of him. TF has ulti going, but Patch could be relatively safe. He doesn't flash, but he has Warp Up and Skybreaker. So he should say. He does have a lot of vision though, and he steps out very close. Skybreaker has been used, but the W out, and he's pretty much out of there. And that just means very high chance, of course. Again, Patch has nerfed counter, right? So he's just never gonna get CC'd. This is such a tough situation to be RNG. I feel like our team fight is pretty much impossible to win looking at the items. Kaisa, I think, is stronger than Zaya. Zoe is stronger than TF. Lee Sin is... Well, Lee Sin will have to base before the Drake, I think, because I feel like he has a lot of gold in base. But Lee Sin is stronger than Jace. You know, Volibear is... Volibear Rumble, yeah, Rumble has to needs a really good loot. Rumble is not gonna be level 11. Volibear is level 11. So Volibear has a potential to one-shot someone with this build too. Volibear can literally E and ult on top of someone, and with this codex, he's gonna do so much damage. Like extra 100 damage. And his E and R already do so much. So Volibear can do a lot of damage. But yeah, I mean, we can see that, right? We can see RNG is already giving up the Drake. There's like no way they are contesting this Drake. There's no way they are contesting this Drake. They're not in position to contest this Drake, and Gala gets janked to half HP by Zoe.
They think me cold. I have seen things the Southerners
The thing is,
cannot imagine.
that the only way I feel like RNG is winning is when Theo gets his rapid fire cannon. Right? Are you still eating ice cream? No, I don't eat ice cream. Last time I ate ice cream was Saturday. So 2 days ago. I didn't eat ice cream lately. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat for dinner. Right now I'm not actually so hungry because I ate my peanut butter. So I'm not that hungry right now. So I'm kind of satisfied with myself. And with my belly. But yeah, when Taiga gets rapid fire cannon, right? Would Nocturne be a better pick than Jace considering they pick here? Yes. Technically, yes. Yeah, it could be. Then they have I mean, the thing is that Zaya doesn't make a lot of sense in the draft. I feel like Cloud9 again, picking the Lee Sin early and then stealing the Kaisa. But the thing is, did they steal the Kaisa? I feel like they could have been Kaisa and the Rumble. But anyway, Leona should have Locket for Drake fight number 4, right? And I think in team fights, Cloud9 is way stronger because they are better champions. I mean, TF, if TF can get his rapid fire cannon, there is a potential in getting picks. Like TF throws his gold card high range. Then we have Nautilus, Hook and stuff. But right now, I mean, the previous fight I think was unwinnable for RNG. I think this fight is more winnable, but it's still very hard to play Zaya against Zoe. It's hard to play Zaya against Lee Sin if he doesn't move. And Lee Sin is gonna have Sterak for next fight. So just like the items, I mean, Jace, I'm not sure if he can get Muramana for Drake, right? If he gets Muramana for Drake, at least he has a lot of damage. And the Rambo is level 11, so the good thing is that at least his ult is level 2, so he gets more damage, right? So there are like the good things that RNG has right now. But yeah, the only way, like, they need that rapid fire cannon and they need to fish for picks. They need to kill Vulcan or Blabber without Cloud9 noticing. Or they need to catch perks, so they need to kill Sven or Fudge. But Fudge is the hardest because he is so mobile. He is even aggressive onto Yahoo. If he lands one more kill, he could potentially, well, he will not go in, but he can just land it for both. 2 minutes left until the team fight will happen. And I feel like giving up this Drake is really not good. Because imagine you are playing Rumble and enemy team has Mountain. Every time you ult, the shield is gonna just save them. Unless they still think they outscale, because you know Kiev with like many items can be among them. Kiev has rapid fire. Fudge most likely has static right now. Sven has collector. Zaya has this extra BS source for damage. Blabber has Zonya. So everyone has his item spike except for Wave who is behind. He's not gonna have to take an item, but he also has so much speed. And it doesn't really look like Xiaohu can get Mura mana in time. He will not be able to stack his item, so he will not get the extra damage from abilities and autos. I give this fight to Cloud9. I think Zoe just has to hit a bubble, or Leona has to hit a good ult. They can even go on Ming. Ming is one shot. The lucky thing is that Ming has Medics and Locket. So this fight can go both ways. This fight is very interesting because looking at items, this fight is so much more winnable for RNG than the previous fight would have been if they were to take it, but they didn't. They said well, they didn't. And Zoe is very, very far with no CP. And this Cloud9 is quite early in the river. But Xiaohu is split from them, and Wei could be in trouble here. Wei is forced to flash, and the Mini is getting flashed on, and Mini is getting really shine. But look at Sven getting ulted, but he's not losing HP. Locket has been burned, and he just doesn't lose any HP, even though he had two summoners. Wei has no ult, Mink has no flash, Krain has no ult, and even though RNG is kind of flanking them with the TF, it just feels like Cloud9 survived the Rumble ult. And right now, RNG don't have the tools to fight anymore. Unless Mink can land a really good way. Vulcan flashes in, Gala ult. Blabber has no flash. Blabber goes stopwatches the ult. And Fudge goes in and a kick onto the Zaya. And the Zaya will get one shot by the Sven. And Mink is dead as well. And this is most likely the game for Cloud9. They will be able to secure the Drake. They will be able to get the Dragon Soul. Nah, they won't be able to kill Kain, but they'll be able to get it. Oh, Blabber! What are you doing, Blabber? He should be fine though. They can follow with the damage. This is definitely soul for Cloud9, and as much as RNG can still and Wei dies. They are panicking. They don't want to give up the soul because they know if they give up the soul they're gonna lose the game, but they are still gonna lose the game most likely. Well, Fudge going slightly too deep, a little bit too excited, but that does not matter. They got the Drake. They got what they came for. Even though Fudge dies here, they still got what they came for. And you know, I think Wei could have stopwatched that Q from Zoe. But still, Cloud9 with their team composition, with the amount of damage they have right now, they are in such a good position. Vulcan's gonna get shined by Baron here because he died with. But I mean, he has the mountain soul, right? So every chime is a useless chime. Fudge factor. I mean, Fudge on this end is playing well. It's a good team. He's forcing the Rumble flash. Here, look at Sven. Sven gets flanked. He doesn't have cleanse, and the Rumble ult instantly on the gold card. But Locker was used, Q was used, Flash was used, and that is it. Rumble has no ult anymore. And right now, Vulcan just goes in on the Zaya. Zaya is supposed to ult out because of Blabber and Vulcan. And look, Fudge is free to do whatever he wants to. Takes the Q, he jumps behind the wall to dodge the Q, then he flashes onto the Zaya. And it doesn't even matter where is he kicking the Zaya to. Kaisa can instantly ult in and just kill the Zaya because, well, you know, it is Kaisa. So, yeah, I think even Sven yelling Fudge. And this is Yao, I believe. He's just not very happy about the game. So this is what we mean, guys. This is what I meant before. The thing is that Cloud9 can still make it the knockout stage. Cloud9 can still make it to the BO5 if they eliminate Mad Lion. If Cloud9 can win this game, and if Cloud9 can also win PGG game, both teams are gonna be at 3-3. Here, Peric's trading the thingy. So Wei is gonna just get kicked out and easy secured by Blabber. Vulcan could look for ult on Gala and takes his ult for Gala ult. Sven goes very, very aggressively, but he's relatively safe. Blabber goes very deep, and here Wei is dead. Ming is also gonna die. Ryan will get chased. He has no flash whatsoever. He's missing the round. And that is the game for Cloud9. There is definitely no scenario where RNG and they are cool. But you see, the tricky part, okay? Now I will tell you something tricky about this game, okay? I'll tell you something tricky about it. You know why I believe currently Damon is slightly ahead of RNG? Damon on the red side doesn't ban a single AP jungle. Instead, they ban AD champions that are strong with AP jungle, like Lee Sin. And Damon trades AP jungle. They trade the Rumble Udyr. They are willing to trade that, right? And meanwhile, LNG got outdrafted in this game. You know why? Because even though they get the Rumble, they don't get the Lee Sin. And the Volibear is a great answer. Because Nidalee would scale better. But Nidalee, they are showing this dead animation for the second time with the same TF skin with the same player. They showed exactly the same dead animation in the game when RNG was playing before. Anyway, my point here is that if RNG is willing to trade AP jungle with Blabba, for example, let's say Blabba gets Udyr, but Wei gets Rumble. I mean, I guess Udyr is kinda... Udyr is honestly stronger than Volibear, but has weaker ganks, I think. So maybe he actually has stronger ganks. Because the gank that Blabber did would never happen on Volibear, on Udyr, because no one would ever gank like that, because everyone would be full clearing. But Volibear is very slow at full clearing, so people cheese. And the early game Blabber had can work in only one game. So the next time in a BO5, but at the same time, they'll be scared of that Volibear now, right? So I think they should ban Nidalee. I mean, they should ban Volibear instead of Nidalee. I think that if they ban Volibear and Olaf, I think Blabba, if it's playing Nidalee, is much worse. But yeah, this game is absolutely unplayable. Like, RNG can't win now. Rumble is too useless, Jace is useless, Lee Sin one-shots everyone, Volibear is unkillable, Zoe one-shots everyone, Kaisa one-shots everyone. It's just an unplayable game. It's also Dragon Soul, right? Blabber can literally just ult in here, disable 2 towers, and 1 tower will pretty much instantly die, the bot tower, and they can just force a fight if they want to. Perix is calling maybe to back out though, maybe not. Because, you know, this fight, they can't lose the game. I mean, this fight is like, they have to misplay to lose this fight. Okay, so Wei ults, Locker used, Wei ult doesn't do any damage. Blabber still is not committing though, he doesn't really want to ult on the towers. And now Blabber is just using stopwatch. I think she have used it after the ult though. And Fudge goes in very, very deep, but fails the kick this time, and Sven is also failing the kick. Blabber disables the towers, and even though Cloud9 is low and is chunked out, they are still alive as 5 people, and they will still get the shield from the dragon, and they will most likely be able to kill RNG and close out the game here. Rumble is dead, Wei is dead, Ming is dead. Well, yeah, well, that's it. That's the game. So that's a really, really good early game from Cloud9. Blabber is really jumping right there in his chair. He's very, very happy. That was very well played by Blabber in the early game. That was very well played by Cloud9 to close out the game. That was really well fought. They knew what objectives to fight around. They knew what to do in the game, and it was really, really good played.
It's the greatest enemy.
You want me to say it? I will say it. You're really better than Taiga.
Plat 9.
This is the knockout stage, right? Is the knockout stage is the BO5, right? Or winner gets to BO5. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry guys, sorry. Fine. Yeppers. Yeppers.
I will say it. You're really better than Taiga.
Rules are made to be.
Are you guys spamming Yeppers because I'm saying Yeppers? Or are you guys actually saying Yeppers because... It's get. Winner get. Okay. Oh shit, it should be winner and not winners. Winner. Okay. Yeah. You know what, guys? English is not my first language. It's fine. It should be winner gets. I think no. Should be winner, not winners. Anyway. Wait. What do I do now? I have to change scene so you can see MSI. Perfect. Yeah, tomorrow is still one more BO1s. Tomorrow is still BO1s, yes. The knockout stage starts on Friday, I think. I mean, I think they played very well, so it's good shit. Who is the next game? It's a boring game, right? It's a boring game next game. PG Mad. I guess it's not that boring because Mad has to win this one. Like, it's not boring because Mad has to win. It's boring because PGG is playing, but it's not boring because Mad has to win. Like, even though this game is like not super interesting on paper, Mad actually has to win this game. And to get to BO5s. And this game is high because PSG actually wins against RNG. Once. They won against RNG. So I think PSG could like have a decent game against Damon. And I think this is also Cloud9 has to win this game, so I mean, I don't know if these games are like super interesting or not, right? But they are like watchable, I think, because the thing is that the group stage is almost done, so they are interesting because the every game matters, you know, like every game matters, and that's why they are interesting. And I think Cloud9 can beat the PGG, right? Not PG. The Paris Saint-Germain, basically. I think they can beat Paris Saint-Germain. But the timer, are you guys on? Well, the game is over, so there is no timer. Timian, thank you for 17. How is it going in MSI for you? Are you winning, son? No, but I'm having fun watching MSI. Can't be winning, but I'm just watching. There's no timer because the game is over, okay? The game is over, there's no game. We are waiting for the game. Currently we are waiting for the game to start. Ban listening is Cloud9. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I think they are good listen draft, and they play that well as well. There is a coming up timer, no? There is a coming up timer, but we don't care, we just wait. So Cloud9 is at 2 and 5, Mad Lions is at 3 and 4. So Mad wants to win and Cloud has to... Like, if Pentanet Gaming, or Pentanet GG, right? If Pentanet GG wins one BO5... Sorry, what the fuck? If Penta GG wins one BO1 against either Cloud9 or against Mad, this ruins everything. Pentanet has to lose 2 games. Both Cloud9 and Mad need to secure their 3 wins against Pentanet. So if Pentanet upsets EU or NA, that region is fucked. Well, if it, yeah. I mean, Cloud9 just has to win. And Mad Lions don't have to win. Because Mad Lions can still technically win against Cloud9 and then they don't care. But Mad Lions rather want to win and Cloud9 rather wants to win. So if Pentanet Gaming, the Aussie boys, if they upset any of these regions, it's going to be disastrous for that region. Atuli, thank you. Chance of G2 winning world in percentage, please. It's 99.9%. But of course that 0-0-1 can still happen, so. If we lose, that just means the 0-0-1 happened. Vulcan is having the interview. Are we watching some cuts instead of Vulcan? I think we should watch cuts instead of Vulcan. Do you agree?
Everybody
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This giant cloud was seen rolling over a neighborhood in Argentina.
Holy shit, it's so big. Ha! It looks kind of cool, no? It looks like a cloud tsunami. You see, in medieval times, this would be a god's wrath. The god's wrath is coming.
This is the kind of intense training that a freediver needs to go through to improve their ability to hold their breath.
That's when I decided I would do a final stroke to end the dive because it was too big. I had my first blackout at my first competition. The safety divers quickly did the rescue protocol. Blow, tap, talk. Blow air on the face, tap the cheek, and talk to the diver, which will bring the freediver back to consciousness.
All I'm saying is don't give me attitude.
Shit. Wait, what?
Diver back to consciousness.
All I'm saying is don't give me attitude.
There was a space.
Give me attitude.
Oh, this dog is so cute.
All I'm saying is don't give me attitude.
There was a SpaceX launch a few days ago, and the rocket debris was seen falling back to Earth.
Oh, cool. That's kind of cool as well. Oh. Holy shit, that's like an aliens, dude. Aliens! Palestine, no, don't go.
Triggerfish.
What happened to Rick? The kid just got teleported to Shadow Realm. The kid is actually just got fucking teleported to Shadow Realm. Yep.
Triggerfish.
I like to watch that one because I like the when the kids are stupid.
Triggerfish.
The
reason it's called a triggerfish. This fin does not go down. You cannot push it down. But the little fin right behind it, that's the trick.
Do you know who wrote Gullible on the Roof?
That's the trick.
Alright.
Do you know who wrote Gullible on the Roof? You don't know? You don't see
I
it?
used to work in elementary school for 9 years. I don't fall for things like that.
Oh, okay. It's just written right there. Okay.
Thanks for talking.
Yeah.
This person works for NASA and helped design a rover that landed on Mars last month. He was working at home and his family recorded his reaction when the landing was confirmed.
When you complete the visit, then you don't have to go to this dark corridors again. When you actually complete the visit, then you don't, and you just like don't have to play this horror game again. Actually, kind of looks like me this time, but I guess I'm going to bold as well. Always the wife killing the wife. That's true. Wives are useless. Look, the guy's so happy and then the wife is calm down, don't do the table. Yeah, I see the wife is killing the wife. Jankos making it out of group station 2046. This is
Reaction when the landing was confirmed.
It's actually me still trying to win the world. Making out of group in 2046. Stop it! You know, we are laughing, but if we have any NA fans, then this could be NA fans. When
he was working at Person Works for NASA and helped design a rover that landed on Mars confirmed.
This is, you guys are watching right now, you guys are the young, but who knows what happens to NA in the next 30 years. This could be you guys when NA finally makes it out of group. Look, NA finally made it out of group.
Here's a bird's eye view of what sheep herding looks like.
Hoggers.
You're starting to
Oh, that's so cool. I would really love to go in that hole. Holy shit, I would love to be in that hole. Holy shit.
That's
It
the
was
end of
so
this
long,
video.
no? So deep. Crazy. But it's so cool as well. It's like ice hole. Holy shit, that's so cool. And it's
That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Okay, wait, what else is there? I guess this one.
Hello,
Let me
everyone,
just
this
check,
is your...
how's okay, they're still chilling, I guess. We can watch one more video.
Or Daily Dose of Internet. This person found a gemstone that looks exactly like the Cookie Monster.
My dad uses a really old laptop to work. It's so old and broken that it requires a brick to keep upright. So I decided to help him out. So I got him a new brick.
Hey, buddy.
Wait, what? What?
This person suffers from Tourette's syndrome, which means they have body movements that can't be controlled. As a result, trying to take a medical test can be very difficult.
Just close your eyes, or just close your eyes. Sorry.
This will be so difficult. I would be very scared if I'm the girl watching. It will be very complicated because if you put the stick inside of your nose, if she moves once you hurt her, I feel like you will hurt her. That's very difficult.
This is what happens when bananas and gravity meet a super sharp knife.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. I kinda wanna cut my banana like that right now. Holy, that looks so cool, no? That is so clean. Not my bananas of my banana, it's a banana! Holy.
That's dog.
If this would not be like the year 2000 and this would be like a year 1800, I'm not sure.
This dog and cat share the same fur colors and the same eye colors.
So cute. Akaya. If I ever would own a dog, I would need second
This
dog.
person creates art by painting on
One
water.
dog is fine, but like one cat, one dog would be awesome.
This person creates art by painting on water.
Kind of dog, like a total Taiga when it comes to art. I can do art. Art is...
This ladybug took a sip of coffee.
Oh shit. No way! No! No way!
This is what it looks like.
So high. God damn it. Such a high ladybug. It looks like she took a sip of... It looks like he sniffed something else. It doesn't look like coffee, it just looks like the ladybug sniffed something. So.
This is what it looks like to pull a fire alarm. If all of the glaciers on Earth melted, the entire state of Florida would be underwater. That's the end of this video. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys again very soon.
I'm not from Florida, I guess because cool fact, Florida. No, don't say that. Florida has a Philly cheese sandwich, no? Or is it Philadelphia? What is like positive that Florida brings to NA? Or like to, I guess, everything. We are gonna wait now, the game is about to start. We are doomed. Thank you for 31 months with me. Nothing. Miami parties. I'm almost 30. I don't party. Florida is whack. Okay, no one likes Florida. I'm sorry if you have to talk about Florida. Wait, but the bikini means booba! But I guess Los Angeles also means you don't need Florida. Did I ever see a fire? 29 off. I'm not 26. I'm actually gonna be 26. I'm from EU, and when I was in Florida, when I was a child, I loved it. Wait, with global warming, the Where? Melt the iceberg. Give up Florida, get more bikinis. I wonder if the draft already started, because lately the draft already started when the timing is out, so we're gonna see in a second. The draft is about to start indeed. The Captain Flowers and the
I'm wearing lots of belts.
You see, this is so unbalanced, no? Because last time the draft already. Okay, nice. Lucian, Morgana, Renekton. So already it seems like PGG wants to probably trade AP junglers. Lee Sin got banned as well. So Mad Lions is like well aware of what is OP. I always thought that the coach from PG has a really nice style. Like he's kind of Harry. Why is this guy wearing Varus band, so it's between Rambo and Udyr, and it should be a trade-off. The only problem with that is that I guess it was just Udyr, I assume they're going to do it over Rambo. Because I feel like I know Rambo is even from Asian and I didn't really see Elioya having their Victor, thank you to Matt or Cloud9 in your 5. I would prefer Matt because I'm European, but I also cheer for Perix, so it's hard decision. So they actually picked the Rumble because Udyr got banned out. So Matt didn't want to trade the Udyr for Rumble. And Rumble is going to be a first pick for Tabo. The thing though is that the next one Lee Sin are banned and Varus Lee are banned. What do you pick? Do you pick Kai'Sa Naud? Do you pick Kai'Sa Fiona? Do you pick something like Olaf or Volibear? But that's kind of, yeah, they just didn't tell us Volibear. So it seems like a lot of people believe Volibear could be the answer to Rumble. They don't want to risk it. And Elioya is a good Volibear. They will be 4 over 5. Kai'Sa Volibear, yeah, that's a good one. I thought the coach was drafting the addition twice then. From Cloud9, Reignover. I think Reignover from Cloud9 couldn't make it. But I think Mitty is drafting on stage. And they probably talked about drafting before with the Reignover. So, since they picked Kai'Sa and Volibear, this could be a Thresh Jinx draft. Or a Thresh Jinx rotation. Or Aphelios, yeah. Thresh Jinx or Thresh Aphelios. The only problem with Thresh Jinx or Thresh... So Thresh has a very, very high win rate, 89%, that's huge. But Aphelios is a rather easy drive, so they need to make sure to be very, very careful. But again, like I mentioned, PGG is the team to upset on the big stage. If PGG takes a game of Mad or PGG takes a game of Cloud9, these teams will struggle to get to knockout stage. So they will try to punish Rumble level 1, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess Leona is maybe Leona Kai'Sa is stronger than Aphelios because Aphelios is useless level 1. But it's hard to punish Rumble with Volibear. Volibear is also not very strong level 1. What do I think of Prowler Storm Neeson? It's rather worse than Goldrinker or Stridebreaker. Or Eclipse even. But I mean, you can play it, right? It's just like more damage. It's quite nice. You get CDR as well. It is not that needed. And pretty good. Narban. So a lot of people like the Narban. Urgot band on the other hand from Arctic. Last time I believe PG faced mad. PG was winning, but then in the end they lost, right? Why they're banning Renekton every game? Because Renekton is the answer to Lee Sin, and also Renekton provides you... So Renekton in this meta is very strong because of so many AP jungle being played. Every AP jungle, Rumble, Udyr, Morgana are high tempo and high pressure, and it's very easy to play with Renekton because not only he can dictate how the top matchup goes, he is also able to die. So if you give up Renekton and you also give up AP jungle, it's fucking good. And Renekton can also play mid. Jace as a blind pick, but it's also a flex pick. Jace could go mid or top. That being said, I think it's most likely mid to top. Jace is top 99%. And well, Chas has to blind pick. Meanwhile, Bio Panther can counter pick. I don't actually know what the counter pick. Wait, are they actually gonna? I like Kiana because even though he's gonna probably get a really fucked on lane, it's really spicy. It's a really spicy pick, and I like that from PGG because they are going home anyway, so might as well spice things up. The only problem is that it's a blind pick Kiana, so Humanoid can pick whatever he wants into it, and I don't actually think Kiana is very good into Volibear and Leona because there's so much frontline, but he should be fine into Kai'Sa, Jace, and well, I mean probably Orianna honestly from Humanoid. I don't see Humanoid playing a different champion than Orianna here. And Sion, I don't know about Sion. I'm not like a Sion fanboy really. Oh, Lissandra. Well, Lissandra, I get. Oh, Orianna is banned. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, Lissandra makes sense, I guess, just because it's safe, and if you ult Kiana, she's gonna hit one shot. But like, it's kind of boring. I mean, obviously, Lissandra could be less boring than Kiana. I mean, than this is spicy mid matchup. I want to see how it goes. Oh my god, coach. Don't pinch me out, please. I mean, it's good for the camera, but still. Is it start watching first other This guy doing work. I mean, it's a branding. This is branding. This is branding. I just think Kiana's high. But I like this game because I really think that Kiana can make me less spicy. I'm kind of looking forward. Hey guys, you need to help me out. We have to order some food. I'm not sure what to eat here. So any ideas? Any suggestions? He washed his hands and then he kissed them. Now he wants to shake hands with Mag. COVID spreads. Thanks. Mag is sick with COVID now. Do you think Kiana squats more than you? She definitely does, yeah. Kiana, I think, squats a lot.
Really need a new gun.
Fried chicken? Actually, I didn't eat fried chicken in a while. There is this restaurant that is like Korean fried rice with Korean fried chicken. And I didn't eat it in a while because I was trying to pretend like I'm being healthy. But this sounds really fucking juicy, doesn't it? Wait, is it closed today? Is it actually closed today? I don't even know if I like it. takeaways from Armut, I mean, it's just to treasure. It's not really to kill, but it's to treasure. They are treasuring the Pabu, and they also know where Pabu starts, so this is very useful. It's a good information. It's very good information to know where Pabu starts. So since they know where Pabu starts, that's gonna be very good for them. But they also know where Alioya is right now. But Alioya can disappear as soon as he's done with Raptor. And the thing is that Rambo is getting cheap, so Rambo is gonna play from behind. And in the top side of the map, I don't see Kiana having food, and I don't really see Silence. So it's a difficult decision to invade enemy top side, but I think it has to be the decision. I think if you are the Rambo, I think, because Rambo level 3 is so awkward to fight because you can overheat. For Rambo to be strong, you have to overheat. And he's not even gonna overheat like that. Oh my god, it's close to the fuck! My chicken! Oh my god, it's close! They open tomorrow as well. You know, it's very common for every restaurant to close on Monday because it's on Sunday. They always open on Sunday because Sunday is like a lot of people, right? Order. And then they always close on Monday because they don't need to fuck anymore. What am I doing? Yesterday I ate pancakes. Taco Jesus is close as well. I really want to eat burrito at some point, but Taco Jesus is very good. A fight in the river, Elioya is collapsing on this, and Kaiser is way stronger than Thresh is currently, and apart that this is a humanoid, this will probably result in Pablo dying, yeah, slash that is true. Pablo is that, and even though humanoid was that really matter, so the game starts really, really well for Mad Lions. You are not supposed to fight against Leona so early in the game if Leona is on time, and Leona and Thresh both have like no potions left. But Leona is full HP, and Leona is never gonna die. And Volleyball level 2 is really, really strong too. So that's a misplay from the PGG roster. And another going into, yeah, that's another skill for Mad. Oh, this game is gonna be boring, guys. PG is gonna get fucked. Yeah, Madla, look at this fight again. Leona just goes in, E into 3 people. And even though Pablo is gonna overheat now, actually he doesn't overheat, he doesn't do any damage there. Silent TP gets cancelled by Armut. Humanoid TP doesn't, Pablo dies. But even that, if the Silent TP goes through, I still don't think they would win this if Humanoid TPs. I mean, there would be like 5v4, right? But like this, the 5v4. I want to finish business and stuff, but they probably get close now instead again. I think, yeah, maybe people will pay more attention to volleyball as well. I mean, this game is so fucking awesome. Fried noodles. I don't really have fried noodles. Don't come up for the fried noodles. I'm gonna order a burrito, and then I'm gonna order something more. A burrito, and then maybe tacos as well. Burritos and tacos, 3 tacos, 1 burrito. That's like, that's enough fun. That's enough what, like, I don't want to go, I want to go. Good fajitas. Fajitas instead of burrito. And enchiladas. Enchiladas is I'm not sure about enchiladas. Quesadilla. Quesadilla is too much, maybe. 1 quesadilla, 1 burrito. I think I'm just gonna go for taco with grilled chicken. Or maybe roast beef. Fine, okay. What if I order it for children? Oh wait, they have brownie with raspberries. Brownie with the raspberries. What about jalapeno cheddar? Okay, jalapeno cheddar. I mean, you know, I'm not really paying attention that much to the game because the game is so lost. It's like previous game. Volibear gets ahead in the early game, then he can treasure a lot. They have Leona Kaisa, they are gonna get live bot lane, Humanoid is going. The treasure is dead, the other guy is dead too, everyone's gonna die and it's fucking GG, GG chat, GG. Baba is trying to dive top, but he's only level 5 and actually Amma has no flash. This is diveable because San has ignited. San can put the ult on Anna. Otherwise the fuck San is losing down. And Pablo is so much. Back pizza is cast, so you can beat at least. But I guess this is a low cast anyway. That's still how is my meat. One of your meat. But this game should be relatively short. Judging by like what's going on, this game should be relatively short. Hi baby, how did you rest well? I did rest pretty well. Sion Kid is trying to save his teammates, but what he doesn't know is that he's gonna die and his teammates are still gonna die as well. Alioya looks like he has to flash. And he's out. And now Rumble is on the tower and Rumble has flash. Rumble's pulling the wave. They don't have to dive Rumble. It's like, it's 4,500 gold lead. Okay, they're still diving Rumble because I guess why not. It's actually just like 5,000 gold lead at what? 5,000 gold lead at 9 minutes. I mean like god damn it, you know. Like god damn it. Oh, I didn't chili con carne in a while. It's a fan. Don't say that's PM. You never fab, you play until the end. I could also order one dish for 2 people and eat it alone. I could also order one dish that is meant for 2 people and then I could eat it alone. Actually, I have a good story to share, okay? So one time I was in Korea for World in 2018, right? And I got this backpack full, like a Korean fan made a backpack for me that was just cookies, sugar, like candy bars. That was just like a backpack of sugar, but it wasn't a real backpack. It was like something that looked like backpack that was made from sugar. I believe I have a picture on my Instagram, so wait, I can just show you. And it's very old though, so I need to look for it. Like very old. No, that's China. That's on time. Wait. No, that's too old. That's the China. Oh, this one. Fuck. Wait, I swear I posted it. Oh, okay. So it was like wait, can I just open a random tab? Okay, anyway, so this is like backpack. That is, this is jelly, this is jelly, this is like cheese and some other shit and stuff, right? And so this backpack had couple cookies. I had so much credit. Don't say that! So this backpack had cookies that are made, couple cookies, okay? This backpack was had couple cookies, so they were basically cookies that were meant to be shared. So you get a cookie, you share it with your friend or with your girlfriend, I guess, and then you eat like one piece of cookie each. I think it's popular in Asia to have like cookies that are shared by the couple. And I didn't know that, so I would just stick all the cookies in my mouth alone. I would get a cookie that was in the shape of a heart and was like 2 pieces cookie. I would just not even like break it for 2 pieces. I would just like all the cookies were just mine. No couple to share my cookies with. That was great. So yeah. So. I still don't know what to get. Okay, I will get chili con carne. I didn't eat chili con carne from this place. I'm hoping it's good. I'm getting chili con carne and a burrito. And if I'm gonna overeat, I'm gonna die from being quite happy, fast, and so be it. I'm kind of hungry. You know why? Because I'm talking a lot. When I talk a lot, I'm hungry. Babu here is getting cold. He has flash though, so there's a work he's gonna get out there. He's gonna get out. But it's 1 and 9. Joke 1 and 10 for Mad now. And Leona can die here though. Leona is really dead. For sure, Charles is gonna kill the Leona. There is a world where Oyoya maybe can die. No world like that. He went the correct way. If you would go on the blue buff, you would die to Kiana, right? And Kiana was visible. Bio Panther here is gonna get it. But do you see what's going on? The whole Mad Ryan's roster is already around the midweight, and they are just like, literally like, I don't know, they're just doing things. And I don't think he has the damage to kill the body bear. Like, he really doesn't. Okay, well, that was misplayed on multiple levels. Because body bear should have just stayed there and killed them, but it's fine. I guess Man's gonna die as well. So as much as I could call it a comeback, there are things that people call comeback, and there are things that people call a waste of time. This is a waste of time. It's not a show because this game will never end well for the OCs. For the OC boys. It's not gonna end well ever. Wait, actually my friend sent me a meme. Maybe you guys will laugh at it. Maybe not. I will show you in a second. I'll just show you the meme. Maybe it's more fun than this game because this game is kind of boring, so... I need to make sure I don't leak anything though. Wait, is something happening? I need to also do it meanwhile. I mean, it's like what, 7,000 gold lead?
I'm trying to care.
But Mad Lions does have Herald. If Mad Lions had Herald, they could just go mid and end the game. But I mean, they are still going mid and trying to end the game. The star is gonna fall now. Nico is gonna die now as well because he's trying to push these Mad to the tower. Nice. Okay, Nico didn't die because they had to go on the tower because they didn't kill the tower fast enough. Humanoid has TP, Kai's is gonna die. I mean, this is just like sloppiness from Mad, but this game is still like the item advantage. Please just don't TP Humanoid, just let your team win. Actually, they could turn this fight. Yeah, Humanoid can TP now, but now that PGG is committed, so Papa is gonna die and Biopanther is gonna die as well. And Armor is not gonna die meanwhile, so of course this is a good trade-off, good fight. And yeah, I mean, Mad Lions playing a good fight. The thing is that Mad Lions never gonna win to Drake because his game is only gonna last long enough. But I do believe, okay, so you know what will happen? I think Mad Lion's gonna win another fight, and they're gonna get like a tower or two with Herald, and then they will just do Nash, and after Nash is gonna take them 3 minutes, and they're gonna end like 22 minutes. So let's just show the meme. But this is not a funny meme. It is like a, it's not super funny, but it's still a meme. So it had a lot of upvotes on Reddit, okay? And Reddit is the God's website. I love Reddit. Wait, so how big are you though? 6.4. No, I mean like it's bad. Still 6.4, just sideways. Is it funny or not, chat? Is it like a kick W or is it more like a PP paint? PP paints is such a bad email, chat. This is half of my chat anyway. I mean, like, honestly, I think it should be funny because this is half of you guys. At least half of people in my chat is like that. So I don't see a problem with this meme. Say PP paint for like half of you is fine, chat. It's fine. Yeah, really curious thing is how this is very more like that. Toxic streamer! This will only come to me. Are you excited to have a cup cooking again? I'm gonna eat chili con carne from a restaurant and I will try to cut chili con carne. Now leak something. I already leaked MSI today. My daily MSI leak already happened, okay? Daily MSI leak already happened. So like I mentioned, right, they didn't win the fight before using Herald, so they can't really push for more. But they're gonna see this bot tower, and I don't think this bot tower is gonna fall, and I don't think they're gonna dive it. They will most likely play it safe until the Nash. And the game is relatively short, so it's not that easy to kill Nash at 20. That's the problem, kind of. What do you get pulled to? Of course, he doesn't really care. Do push-ups, that's more insane. Yeah, but I didn't call you that word. I just said half of you are. Oh wait, actually that means guys, why are you always making me fun, chat? Everything you do against me. Ooh, that was almost clean, but he didn't have ult. An armor is still gonna die to ignite, but a dive from Mad Lion is coming up, and of course his team did clean up everyone. Everyone is just dead. Yeah, in 14 days, that's what's going on. But I never told you that name. I just said 80% of you are. Don't, chat. Are you gonna report me, chat? Are you gonna like giggle and report me, or are you actually gonna be loyal? Are you actually gonna report me, or are you gonna be loyal, chat? Leak and ban. So you're not gonna be loyal and you're gonna report me. So who do you think is gonna teach you how to play League? Me or Kanye? Huh? Good question. Good question, chat. Who's gonna teach you how to play League of Legends? Kanye is not streaming. So think twice. Who? When Kanye doesn't stream, who is gonna teach you? Alan is doing Nash here. It's 11 gold difference, 11k gold per match. I mean, this fight is Blabba. Oh my god, don't say Blabba, please. So Mad is gonna force the fight now, hopefully. Flash into Taiga, gets a prediction ult on the other guy, and then Dochas ults 2 people. Actually, Kar is kind of into the jump in, but still this fight is unlosable because of how strong everybody is. So Deco is gonna just get chased down and die. There is a world where he can live if he pushes there. Oh yeah, he has a plan. So Deco is not gonna die. Deco is absolutely dirty. Dirty, 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 Jace. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Why don't you let him go over that wall and flash after instead of trying whatever the fuck you can do? Not so dirty. that's like PSG against Damwon. Who is gonna win that? That's interesting. I pulled from Trash, and right now Armor is just buying time, so it's good to kill Trash late because that means Trash will not be there to defend the base. And Armor has TP. Nice ult from Kaiser. He flashes in and he ults Tabu. And for some reason Tabu saves his flash for the next MSI. And you know, Biopanther flashes into that ult. So I believe that dive could be very doable being 14,000 gold ahead. They don't really have to, right? They can play it safe. Biopanther is gonna get shanked here to have HP, not gonna die. Well, I guess less than half. But still, I mean, as soon as we can't try to get the top tower, then they are in trouble because they will slowly give up all this. They might have flash to make have to watch out. Yeah, Taiga is still top lane, and he's gonna get the tier 2 tower there. The Inquis Villain is gonna fall. You know, yesterday I was thinking about getting a massage. This is like an outside side. But I was thinking about getting a massage because of back pain. I mean, just overall, as a gamer, I use my back a lot. The problem is everything is closed. Hold on, I forgot about that. I was thinking about getting a Thai massage and someone destroying my back. A guy or a girl, I don't really care who touched me, and just like set up and destroy my back. Like, but yeah, it's close. Of course, a guy. What's wrong with getting a message from a guy? It's no different. It's professional. Here, no, the 20 seconds, so he actually does some damage. But the problem is that he's still very behind item. And that's the game, 24 minutes. I was 1 minute off. I said that PG is gonna win this game and or like lose this game in 23 minutes. They actually lost in 24 minutes. Oh, Kaiser got ignited. Poor guy's gonna die. And yeah, Kiri could die as well. After Kiana gets his next EQ, and the game is over. Nice. The last massage I had was in China, in Shanghai. And it was a nice massage. It was like a 1.5 hour massage on my back. It was not a very hard one though. The massage was not hard. It was like a relaxing one. It was still a little bit nice, but it wasn't hard. I think hard massage is nice though, because it makes your back feel so much better after. So is it a guy or a girl? Watch out. I never had a guy message me yet. I never had a man message me, but I don't really mind. I wouldn't mind a guy message because it's kind of simple. Massage for men is much better because they are stronger. I think women can have very powerful fingers too, and I think men can have bigger hands though, and also it depends what kind of massage are you looking for, right? I mean, if you are looking for like a really strong massage, then I guess you go to a guy, but if you are looking for a relaxing massage, then I don't think it's any different. But yeah, whenever the street opens for Corona, I think I'm gonna get that back massage. But it's not actually killing me, it's not that bad. Like, I was like, I feel like yeah, game time is still going, but the game is over, of course. Yes. Sorry. I'm just gonna restart that. So the next game is kind of hype, and then Cloud9 has to win as well. But we are waiting for food, so we are... Wait, what? They cancelled my order? Unbelievable! Fuck! For fuck's sake, man! I was so hungry and I already knew what I'm gonna eat, and I was already mentally prepared to eat it, and they cancelled on me like that. God damn it. It's over. What do I do now? What about Vietnamese food? Why did they cancel? It looks like they're open, so why did they cancel? Wait, there's a restaurant called Puff. They also have chicken carne and burrito. Those I could order chicken carne and burrito from this place. Okay, I'm just gonna order chicken carne and burrito from this place, I think. They saw it, they make it to Messiah, so they cancelled. Okay, I'm just gonna order from a different Mexican restaurant. Hopefully it's gonna be... Because the one I was trying to order from is actually a good place. Like... It's highly rated, and this one is not so much. The inequality of League of Legends caster has influence on the skill level in the region solo queue on the long term. I don't know. I could see it. I could see it has a like maybe, but I feel like these players are mostly looking. I think pros. Okay. I need to focus to answer this, and I need to also order food. So give me a second. Okay, food has been ordered. Let's see if they accept. So yeah, I do think that listening to casters can impact your decisions wherever you pick a champion or how you play the game, but it's not really going to be that much different in my opinion. So like the casters can't make you better. You can listen to the casters and you can